course, you're tuned in to Meet Us After 7. Right now, it's time for a word from our sponsor. All right, it only makes sense that Man Cave done partnered up with Manscaped. So let me paint a picture for you right now. I know it's hard for you to shave your giggle stick and 2 berries, but imagine shaving with a sleek, well-designed, optimized trimmer that makes shaving time your favorite time in the bathroom. Now, me, I'm one of the first people to try the new 4.0. That's not dos, not tres, but quatre. Bruv, bilingual thing, you understand? And I'm blown away by this performance. The craftsmanship details of the 4.0 are next level. Listen, I'm old school. Anybody that knows me, I used to shave my joint with the old school razor joint. You know the orange one? T-shaped, sans serif. Bic, that's it, that you get from the off license. Listen, one time I was doing my little, little junior. I had ski. I said, what the hell? No way, talking about now. Mom was like, what's that going down there? I said, mind your business, mama, that's all. Just mind your business, bruv. But anyway, I'm back, I'm healed. And trust me, that's thanks to Manscaped engineering the ultimate groin and body trimmer by focusing on intelligent functionality and an incredibly comfortable grooming experience. Their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade that's that's the to reduce grooming accidents like I done told you, thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. I now feel way confident shaving my boys. And obviously, we're going to nice you with a 20% off and free shipping if you use the code MUA7 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com, MUA7. Now, Dan, man, them, unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. You heard me?
Actually, Brent, tap that, all that shit.
Nah. Who do you think you are?
First and foremost, let me make sure Brent's mic's on this week, yeah?
Yeah, Brent.
1 2
No.
1 1 2 1 2.
Brent, could you,
2.
Exactly.
Brent, could you raise your volume a bit?
3 3 4 ABC.
Hold on, because Yusuff obviously last week was like, Brent, I can't hear you. He was like, whoa, I've turned.
Exactly.
He gave Yusuff
That's
attitude,
what I'm
girl.
saying.
One of them.
2 of them.
Them ones. You know what I mean?
For those who
will
are saying,
grind them.
"Rah, why is Brent off mic?" or "Why is Brent not talking to the mic?" or "Why is Brent quay over there?"
Stupid.
And
I
then Brent,
told Brent-
and then Brent tried.
Yeah.
Like Gina just said that his mic was off, or I couldn't hear him, and he was like, "Brent, give me the big man, stay in your
Like,
lane."
stay in your lane. Like,
Oh, did you fight him?
No, I let my lesson from you still. So that's why you couldn't really hear Brent last week, innit?
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
You know what I mean, but we rectified things now, innit? But can I make sure everyone else's levels are correct, please? Can I get a Love Menga? Can I get a
You need
mic
to
check?
you need,
Sorry.
you need to put some
Leave it, that's
respect
what
on
he
my
calls it,
name.
Love
Love Menga. You're basically saying Love Minga.
Give me a 1 2 1 2 mic check, please.
Can you tell me my name, please? Can you say my name? Say my name
1
properly.
2 1 2
Mavunga.
1 2 1 2. Ratatata, good boss and best you.
3 3 4 4
5 5 6 6. How you gonna catch me when I'm on R6 6?
Yeah,
Ready for the
yeah.
rain?
Alright,
Let's
cool, we're all
go.
good.
Blitz. You ready for me?
Yeah.
Hi guys, it's Just Jean here with Big Man News, Danai, Christel and Brent, and this is Meet Us After 7. Woo! Hello. Oh, I missed it.
Yo, welcome back, guys.
We live.
Episode 259. Meet Us After 7. We got Danai back in the building. We got Christel back after a little hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just Jean.
You're on.
Brent looking like a
Brent looks like some American guy.
It's true.
looking like a New Yorker.
Get my
No,
white
he
tea. I
looks like he's
beg get my
from
white tea. Oh,
Chicago, Harlem.
Brent,
No,
listen.
literally.
Brent is wearing an NY fitted
Bro, they're franchise boys. Like, literally.
with the old school back. You know the old school back that has no strap,
Yeah.
just the material.
But it's a nice colour, it's a nice grey.
NY fitted. You know.
Okay.
With, Brent is kidding me still.
Biceps, one of the biceps is out.
Just haven't combed my hair.
Oh, here it is. That's why I got a head wrap.
Oh, okay. What's going on though? What's good?
Not much. Obviously, live show and that.
Yes.
Do you know what? It's
We have
really
an
funny.
announcement
I've
to
had
make.
so many messages. Gina,
Saying?
you're leaving. Gina. No, the message I got today was so cute. They were
Was
like,
it?
Have you done like a live announcement or like an explanation as to why you're going? Because some of your fans really. I thought, oh damn, okay.
Those are people who are obviously behind on the
Yeah,
pod.
haven't they been
No, clearly.
We'll be talking about this for
I
time.
know.
For
They were
like 3 months.
And they were like, wait, you're leaving? Like, how? Why? So I thought I'd just quickly give a little explanation.
Yeah.
Gina's getting married, y'all.
Go on.
Go on.
All right, cool. So obviously, I just want to enjoy life, innit? Do you know what I mean? I'm
The
just,
pause is funny. Like,
obviously, you know what it is? It's a bit of a sticky one still. You know what I mean? Obviously, man's wanted and that, you know what I mean? So I got to quickly duck. I'm joking. No, so I just feel like I want a change of scenery and I want to travel Africa and I want to explore and just enjoy life and shoot amazing content while I do it. So that's kind of one of my main reasons and just kind of feeling like I'm a bit fed up of being in the UK. So I've got things lined up, some excited things lined up for when I leave. But yeah, that's literally it. It's a sabbatical, guys, okay? Because it's a sabbatical. That's what I'm saying for now. It's a sabbatical. When will I be back? I don't know. We don't know, but we gonna see as God permits.
Amen.
All right. So yeah,
So yeah.
live show. So here's the details, guys, for the live show. So the official title is Meet Us Up to 7 Live. Farewell,
Gina.
with a little.
Oh no,
Little
but can I
wave in it.
quickly, before you say that?
Yeah, go on.
When Yusuff sent me the flyer, I got emotional. And I even said to him, like, this is mad because seeing it is too real. Like, obviously, I know I'm going and stuff like that. But seeing the flyer, I just thought, oh, damn. You can't go to Bellinoches. Where the hell could you go? Like, I'm really not going Bellinoches. It's
Listen,
mad, isn't it?
Tough times ahead, man.
Proper.
Tough times ahead. So yeah, it's Friday, November the 19th. All right. Doors open at 7 p.m. The show starts at 8 p.m. until 11:30 p.m. All right. Then we'll have an after party from 11:30 p.m. until 2 a.m. So come and shake a leg.
Come and shake your nyash.
Come on, dance.
Sorry, what
and
day is
forget yourself. Friday, the 19th of November. Are you available, love?
why are you being
Why?
calculated? You're here. Who told you that? Me, I'm outside.
Where are you going, please?
Me, on top.
That's it. I'm
Don't
on
talk to
top.
where?
So with my boy.
Come and shake.
Let me go and see.
Come and shake your nyash.
Yeah. So
And
it's,
guys, I'm gonna get lit that day, you know.
yeah. So it's at the Joiner on Worship, formerly known as Sync. We've had live shows there before. 2 Pool Street, Shoreditch, Old Street area, London, EC2A 4JH. Tickets are out right now on shubs.com. The link is in the description. We'll have special guests. The Man Cave will also be having a segment. So if
The
you want to see.
man cave.
We're also
Man
gonna have an
cave.
opening prayer and a
Exactly.
closing prayer
Exactly.
by what's his name? What's he called himself? What's it called? Pastor.
Did he
I
have a
thought he's
special
got a
name?
name.
I don't think he does.
He don't
No,
got a
the
name.
church has a name.
What's the church called again?
I can't remember.
Oh,
Okay.
isn't it something crown?
I can't remember.
Bermuda Baptist Church or something like that.
Something.
Yeah. But basically, we're gonna have a special opening and closing prayer by our beloved pastor.
Yeah, so the Man Cave Live, myself, Sid and Jason also,
Dada, what are you doing?
Come on.
So annoying.
also have a segment. But yeah, guys, this is basically Gina's farewell. So if you haven't been to a live show before,
Mhm.
this is your chance to come and see us live because I don't know when we'll have another one because obviously her
Oh,
leave,
by God's grace.
her leave
And-
is, you know.
You do it again.
Also, I feel like we'll have some like exciting tea for them on the day of the live show. Like they might get a couple exclusives.
Gina's getting married,
Oh,
y'all.
was it?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. So
This is news to me, so I'm excited for the tea too.
yeah, I think you lot should just make sure you're there, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be
Gina's
fun.
getting married, y'all.
Guys, get your tickets now. Tickets are kind of limited as well. So
Mhm.
please grab your tickets ASAP. Don't start crying later on talking about you couldn't get one.
Mm,
Tickets, and they've been out for a week to be fair, because we didn't announce it on the pod last week
yeah,
because they came out kind of midweek. So they've already been out.
yeah. And
since
people
last week.
people are buying.
Yeah, people are buying, yeah, of course. So yeah, grab your tickets ASAP. Farewell, Gina. It's gonna be emotional, it's gonna be
Alright,
fun. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a good night.
No, it's the farewell, Gina. Because I can even call me today.
Yeah, because that
Excuse me,
who?
Akin.
Oh, is it?
Excuse me. Where do you think you're going? I was like, oh yeah, innit?
You know why? Because you haven't told
I haven't told
the
him.
world
I
that
haven't.
you're going.
No, I haven't.
You've told
The
people
pod, I
on the
know.
pod,
So I
but
feel
you
like I have to.
yeah.
Wait, but you told people on Insta when you
No.
posted. Yeah, when she booked her ticket.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You posted it. Oh, you posted your dates.
No,
You did.
I haven't posted my dates.
You did?
No, I haven't.
No, Gina, that's how we even discussed it.
No, not
I
that was coming back
swear
in
to
May.
Yeah, I swear to you, you did.
Domestic.
Did I?
Yeah, that's how we discussed it because you haven't even told me.
You posted. I was like, "Raw, you're going for 6 months," and you're like, "Yeah."
Oh, maybe I did.
So I don't think people were paying attention at
There
the
you
time.
go.
Because I
Maybe
think they
it's
just thought it was
December.
holiday.
Yeah.
But
No,
maybe they didn't look, because I saw it and I was like, May?
No, fair enough. So yeah, well, here we are.
Yeah, get your tickets right now, guys.
Enjoy it.
Shubs.com. All right.
Knee deep.
Is this some kind of...
Yeah.
Friendship quarrel.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
No, we know it. Knee deep.
All right.
The
Shall
roster.
we get into Sleep Bay or Jesy Nelson?
Let's
Or was
get
that-
it. No,
or was that
let's
soft-
get
oh,
it.
sorry, wait.
Everyone just went bare silent.
Is that a sore topic?
Let's
or-
get it. No, let's get the ball out of the way. Let's do Jesy first,
All right, cool.
and then we'll move on to more exciting
So
topics.
we have the right people in the room for this.
The perfect people.
What I'm gonna do is
Race relations.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Yeah.
I'll get some
I actually want
snacks.
to hear your. I actually want to hear your
Yeah.
opinion.
Can you go first?
Because I
Race
think the
relations, go
male
on.
opinion is actually quite
All right, so
important.
before I give my opinion on it, just to let you know, I don't know much
Mhm.
besides the basics.
Did you watch the
I
video?
didn't listen. No, it is. My interest in it is not great.
Okay.
I don't have much interest. I'm not invested in it.
Mhm.
I didn't watch the live between
Her and
Jesy
Nicki.
and Nicki.
Mhm.
So I'm going to give you what I think's happened, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Mhm.
So people are complaining that Jesy tanned for the video to
Mhm.
appear more black.
Mhm.
Is that the basic premise? Or
Not just that, the whole aesthetic.
the whole stake of the video?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was black. Like her
Okay.
aesthetic.
So
the
her
hair,
stick was
the-
black, the hair,
Yeah.
her costume,
The
clothes,
attitude.
That-
Like,
yeah.
we know what we know. What we look like.
Yeah.
We know how we're represented.
Yeah.
We know our culture.
Yeah.
So people can sit here and say that it's not our culture, but
Yeah.
it is. Like,
So was it looked upon like she was doing kind of like blackface kind of? Was that kind of the premise or no? Not blackface like extreme,
Blackfishing.
but a
Blackfishing.
form of
Yeah.
blackfishing. Okay.
Yeah, it's a form. But
so it was.
So then I saw the bits I did see was she said that her skin naturally tans very easily. Obviously, she was out in where was it? LA,
Antigua.
Antigua. She tans naturally, or she tans easily, should I say? Sorry, and she didn't put on like a fake tan for the video. That's what that's the little bit I saw in it.
Mhm.
I don't like the video though, to be honest with you. The song's okay.
I think the song's catchy
The
and the
song's
song's
okay.
going
The
to
song's
do
very
well
catchy.
because
Yeah.
it's very catchy and the younger generation are going to lap it up
Yeah.
because it's a catchy song.
Yeah, and obviously it samples a classic.
And then you've got Nicki
Nicki
Minaj on
song.
the track. So
You got
it's the
Puff.
song's going to
But I
do
don't
well.
think
Got
any
Puff
of
in the
Nicki's
video.
verses hit anymore. Personally. Compared to like when she was giving us like bottoms up and all that. I don't
Oh,
think
she's really cancelled for me.
Yeah,
by the way,
I don't
after
think
all of
it.
this.
Yeah, no, she
Yeah.
it's definitely.
No, it's too.
I mean, she's
it's-
been cancelled because
No,
of
but
her
it's
husband's
too
bullshit.
far.
but
Like
yeah.
when I watched, I didn't watch the live,
Yeah.
but when I saw how
She's a
she was
bully.
talking, I literally thought, you know what? I don't rate you in the slightest. Like, I don't rate what you're doing. I know you're this person who claims they're vocal and they say what they need to say, but it just didn't sit well with me. The fact that you were on air dissing another black woman.
Yeah.
Talking about, like, it made no sense. It was so contradictory because you're saying how her band members are shit because Jesy spoke before about bullying and mental health and stuff in it. So you're trying to get her cancelled on the internet. Like, what about her mental health? But then you're doing the exact same thing. And the thing is, the position of power you are in, you know already, like your barbs, they're not average. They're not average fans, right? So if you're gonna talk about bullying or like mental health or any of those kind of things, you know the power that you possess. So like use your power just better. Even like it was just so uncalled for. I just watched it and I thought, I don't rate you because you're a black woman tearing down another black woman. Like
Hold on. What's the context in terms of her? Was it Leanne she was tearing down?
so she was
Yeah.
dissing Leanne.
Because what's the history?
And she even did it in patois,
But
she was-
what's
which
the
was
history?
even worse.
She was just basically saying how like Leanne's jealous of Jesy because obviously Jessy's done a song with
So
Nicki.
Leanne and Jesy have beef.
Not even beef,
It
they're
didn't
just
seem
band
like they had
members.
beef. It didn't seem like they had beef
do you know what
before
it
that
was?
live.
Basically, it was one of those things where it's like, I guess when the video came out, obviously a lot of people were outraged, right? Like, and it weren't just her band members. It was like black women in general were outraged.
Yeah.
And it didn't come off of Leanne saying anything that sparked black women getting upset. It was like black women watched the video and felt some type of way. And the crazy thing is, I even watched the video and I thought, I was like, this is super annoying. Like it got on my nerves. I just thought, why have you branded yourself this way? Because you this is not you from before. Like, you can sit here and say, oh, like, you know, I've always liked this. Okay, where's the receipts?
And it makes me laugh because I feel like also at the time when was her name Jade? The girl that's mixed.
Yeah, I think it was Jade.
The time when Jade and Leanne were like talking about racism and being bullied.
Yeah.
I don't remember sis saying a damn thing.
She didn't say
so
nothing.
for you to say, I love black culture.
That's what also pissed me off, right? Like, obviously, Jade and Leanne have, I guess they've given their version of like racism and bullying. And obviously, you've obviously had your own fair share being fat shamed, all that stuff. I hear it, right? So when they spoke about their issues, you didn't say anything. Obviously, I'm not a Little Mix fan, so I don't know where she's been. But all I'm saying is when we've had the George Floyd stuff and we've had a massive Black Lives Matter movement, you weren't one of the pioneers. You weren't someone that I saw, like, even if I don't follow you, I'm pretty sure if you were really campaigning for this movement, I would have come across it on my socials, but I didn't see nothing. So for you to turn around and be like, oh, but I love everything black, I love black culture, I've always loved black culture, that's the problem I hate.
Black dick.
That's the problem I hate with certain white people, because you only love black culture when it benefits you. But when it comes to like actually supporting them and understanding what they're going through and being vocal when it comes to like their real life issues, you're not there. So that's what annoys me, because it's like, you can say you love black culture, but okay, is it only when it benefits you because it's cool, because it's trending, it's quirky? Like, you're there with your big door knocker earrings, your fake gold tooth, all these thugs in the video. Let's be honest, you don't like bad boys. Look at your exes. Are any of your exes represented, like, do they represent any of these guys that you have in the video? No, you're from Romford, babe. So, and you're not bringing these guys home to your mum. So,
never.
So it's just like, just admit that this is just all part of like the gimmick. And that's why black women are upset, because it's a gimmick to you. Do you understand what I mean? It's on trend. Do you get it? Like, that's my thing.
Because there's someone like Adele who you could clearly see understands black culture, likes it, but isn't trying to be
this is it.
appropriate in that way. And when she did with that Jamaica
she
thing,
got called out and she
said,
was like, you know what?
My bad.
She took the L. She didn't make excuses. This is what I'm saying. It's the excuses. It's like, oh, but I tan really easily. Fuck off. We're not talking about your, like, you know, that I always find that stuff really irrelevant. Just be like, you know what, yeah.
I have curly hair. I tan very easily.
Yeah, you know,
lips.
if you continue to do things to your hair gets damaged.
Sis, get out of here, man.
I thought, this is what I'm saying, because that's the black woman's narrative that apparently is an excuse that we're not allowed to use for wearing wigs,
that's
right?
True. Yeah, for wearing, that's true.
But when it's used, okay.
I mean, Nicki Minaj and her coloured contacts needs to fuck off anyway, to be fair. Like, she needs to fuck right off.
You know what it was?
Expecting to be fair.
No, do you know what it was?
Like...
I just know. Do you know what it was? Yeah, it was the live. I didn't care about Nicki until she went on live and like was very like intentional about and putting things in their captions about. And
but do you know why?
Because it was a deflection. I saw
that day. The woman who's suing her, they haven't returned. They haven't responded to any of the court filings.
Okay.
And when you're doing like civil litigation, they have like 14 days or 28 days, whatever. They haven't. So now the woman is now asking for a default judgment against them, to be like, because you didn't respond to the filings, she gets a default judgment, and then that would result in her getting the 20 million. So I think everyone's now saying that again, Nicki is deflecting once again from something.
Which makes sense because she was doing too much. And I didn't understand why she was fighting this girl's corner so hard. I just thought, it's not even your battle. But you were really fighting her corner really, really hard. And obviously now, when all of that's come out, I'm like, it makes sense.
Nicki's not the person that I'm looking for advice.
Ever.
No, of course. No, of course.
And I'm not surprised. I just feel like, I always say it, everybody wants to be black until it's time to be black.
Literally.
You know, and I just, to be honest, I'm tired. I'm tired of this argument. It's so old. And I'm just like, at this point, I'm not having any conversation with anybody that can't grasp the concept of colorism and the historical, what am I trying to say? The context behind it, because a lot of people are just like, you know, like from a surface level, it's just everybody's just enjoying the culture. If you look at it from that perspective, okay, cool, go ahead then. But you do realize that when a black woman puts on a wig or decides to do a blonde wig or whatever, she will never be mistaken for a white woman. She will always be a black woman. But when white women do that, there is that whole thing. Like, what was that other?
Racial ambiguity.
What's that woman?
Oh, Rachel Dolezal. Richard
It's
Dolza.
like foolishness.
Mm.
Do you understand? Like, and people need to understand that when we're doing these things, when we're like saying, this is actually life and death. Like, I know it's deep. Like for me,
No,
it's
it definitely
deep.
is. No, it definitely
It's not
is.
just like for me, it's like this is the difference between someone getting a job and doesn't get
Yeah.
a job
But that's the reason
because of
why,
our hair.
That's the
because
reason
of
why
the
I get
name.
annoyed when people think that when I'm annoyed about colorism, it's just dating. That's actually the one reason why I get so annoyed. And me and Gina have had these conversations all the time when guys be like, well, it's only the ugly, the dark-skinned girls that are upset that they're not
Or the
taken.
butter
It's
girl,
like,
or the butters girl.
it's like, it's big. I just said it's bigger than that. It's literally like black women dying.
This is my point.
In
This
hospitals,
is my
not getting
point. And
jobs,
This
getting
is why
fired.
this is why I expect, especially black men, to ride for us. But obviously they're not.
But then this is the thing
but you know why.
But this is the thing that annoys me. Yeah? So for example, like ZZ Mills, right? So she came out and she spoke, and I was like, oh, do you know what? I agreed and appreciated with the commentary and what she was saying.
What was her take?
So she was just like, people are going to turn around and tell you that colorism don't exist. Okay, we clearly see that it does. Like, how many white women, like, over the recent years and brands use racially ambiguous women? They know the benefits they get from coming across as racially ambiguous.
Yeah.
Like, if there wasn't anything to gain from it, they wouldn't do it. Same with the big lips, the curvaceous body, all of those things, right? You see it's currency.
Yeah.
You see the value in it, right? Which is
But
why
just not on us.
and that's what is annoying, because prior to this, if you had big lips, you were called rubber lips when you were younger. And that was from your peers and people outside of your peers. Like, all of these things, right, are things that we got ridiculed for years. And a lot of us have complexes about. And obviously, me and Christel have this conversation all the time, yeah? When guys say, like, let's say, for example, when you were younger, you was an ugly duckling, or you weren't attractive, right? And obviously, you've grown into your looks now. And now, because of where we're at in society, your look is on trend. Let's be honest. Dark-skinned women are now on trend. Being curvy is now on trend. Having big lips is now on trend, right? But that's only recently. So if you've got all these, if over the years, growing up and stuff, you've been told that these features that you have are not attractive, just because they're now on trend, you can't switch off straight away and like undo all that, like that. Do you know what I mean? You can't unlearn how you've kind of seen yourself just because now it's on trend. But it's like, but not get over it. But do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of the narrative you hear when, like, let's say when black women speak or are like not complaining, but you're not having these conversations.
Yeah.
You'll get the odd few black men. Get over it, man. But now look, that's when I'm in trend though. What are you talking about?
This is my point.
And that's what I'm saying. And I'm like, but you need to understand that just because we're on trend now, it doesn't mean that I can switch off everything you've told me over the years in the space of a second because now it's on trend.
But this is why I think it's bullshit, because I also think it's just another marketing tactic to push the album, to have conversations, to talk about. That's why I'm not interested in this nonsense. I just feel like if you're not ready to have a serious conversations about race, about racism, about slavery, about the whole thing, let's take it all the way back to the plantation. Because we have to understand the historical context. We have to, because we can't have this surface level conversation about colorism if you don't understand the roots. It's that simple. House nigga, field nigga, light skin, dark skin. It's the same thing. So I'm not surprised at Nicki. I'm not interested in Nicki. I feel like what's her name? The pipsqueak?
Jesy Nelson.
Yeah, I hear that you like it, and I'm not mad at you liking the culture. Like, it's fine, but just be respectful. And I just feel like if black women are saying
we feel disrespectful, just accept it.
I don't want to hear that you tan easily.
I was in Tiger, babe.
I don't want to hear that you you like braids.
No, but that's the thing. Like,
have you seen her before and
Tiger
after
bag.
pictures?
Yeah,
and I'm just
mad
like,
work done.
brother, I'm just like, this isn't some costume that you can put on. Like, when you can take off your wig when your boss says no, you can't have cane rays. You can take out your cane rays, or you can straighten. Like, my hair's my hair, innit?
Do you know what? But it's even weird because I feel like even my experience of being a black woman at work is not even just like that stuff. It's even just dressing. I remember one time being told off because I was wearing like a shift dress and I'd bent over a little bit. And obviously you've got big thighs and whatever. And someone was like, yeah, when she bends over, we just see her legs. It's so inappropriate. I'm like, how am I even supposed to police my body when I'm just coming to work in a shift dress? I'm not trying to wear anything tight. But even my body as a black woman is policed. But
because we're so
hypersexualized.
Yeah.
So hyper. And that was in my professional review. Like, not even just a throwaway comment. That was a review that someone sat on for months and then came and said, oh, you know, someone made a complaint. And I was like,
Yeah, because if a white woman, let's be honest, if a white woman puts on a pair of hot pants, we will not get the same reaction.
I say this
You can't.
all
If
the time. Fitness.
If I'm wearing a hot pant on road, Gina's wearing a hot pant. It's not even a pint, it's a tongue for you. It's a different thing. But a white woman wearing the same thing, it wouldn't be seen as like, oh my God, she's got a...
Do you know what?
batty out,
Do you know when I
mean?
think about my industry? Yeah, I feel like a lot of Oibos get away with a lot of stuff in terms of like selling sex that I couldn't even do. Like I wouldn't even bring myself close to doing it because I know that I'm naturally gonna get so hypersexualized. It's mad. Whereas with them, it's like, oh, it's just a progress picture, or it's normal. Do you understand what I mean? So I don't even.
on like posing with thongs.
Yeah, I don't even. I could never venture in those spaces. I physically couldn't do it because even the small that I do, I get ridiculed by the community already. The man them, you lot, not you, but do you understand what I mean? Like,
One page.
no, but you Sid, you be like delete. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Sid messages me on a regular.
Delete, you know.
He'll be
But I
like,
think it's because Sid is really uncomfortable that he finds you attractive.
no, he's like,
Right?
he's like, delete Gina. Delete, or I'll have my bedroom be like, G, I'm gonna unfollow you soon, you know? I'm like, why?
They're just uncomfortable.
He's
that
like,
they
nah,
find you
you're doing
attractive.
too much. Like, who are you? I'm like, okay.
I think it's just because it's you, innit?
Yeah,
No,
they're
I
uncomfortable
get it.
finding you
I
attractive.
get it.
Yeah.
I understand, but the point I'm making is like I'm not doing anything different to
Than
like,
anybody else.
do you know what I mean? And if I was to
Yeah.
compare myself to another,
No, I was gonna say, but even to take the conversation to a slightly different way is because everyone keeps saying blackfishing, right? Which is fine, but it's not even blackfishing anymore. It's that all these non-black girls are all trying to get to that kind of I'm not mixed race. You might think I'm Arabic.
Racially ambiguous.
Yeah, you might think
right, literally.
And so then it will become a bigger thing of pitting those women who are not even black against us women who are visibly black.
Yeah,
Do you get what I mean?
but the fundamental thing is that it's the black aesthetic that they're using.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So when men now say
to try and be us.
So when men will now say, right, yeah, the white girls are now got bums, so why do we need, do you get what I mean? That's because now if you're creating this kind of army of women who have the ass, have the lips, have the fillers, look a bit tanned, so you could probably get away with telling your mum that she's from Morocco or somewhere, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, but see, these girls are, oh, you know when you see tweets when, oh yeah, these white girls are evolving, or these, and I'm just like, oh, this is interesting. So it's just the body that you care about and not necessarily a black woman and their skin and whatever. So I think that's the bigger problem, that there's just this army of the kind of Kim Kardashians. Because even Kim is weird.
But that's why I'm saying, if you are going to go down that route as an influencer, as an artist or whatever, if you're not ready to ride when it's time to ride, George Floyd, you didn't say Pim. You didn't donate any of your cash dollars to the foundations. You didn't post even Common Black Square, which is even debatable.
That's true.
Online activism.
Yeah.
You didn't do it, but you're doing your lip and you're doing your buttocks. So everybody wants to be black until it's hard to be black.
Yeah.
So if this girl was front row and center taking, in fact, you should be the one taking the bullet, protecting us. I will rate you because I say, yeah, you're a real
that's
one.
true.
You know, then you can be your
But
white
do you know-
savior and do that.
But you know what? It's so interesting as well though, because even with a lot of brands as well, because I remember like Pretty Little Thing and a lot of those brands got a lot of stick because it's like 90% of the girls you use to promote your products are racially ambiguous, and you tap into the black aesthetic. Even when it comes to the music that you guys use to push your stuff, it's from our culture. Anything that's trending in our culture is what you guys push. But then when it comes to speaking about real life issues that affect our culture, you're Pim. Oh, we don't want to get involved because, you know what I mean? It's just like, right. Do you know what I mean? So...
Well, because they know who their brand is. One thing, remember when we were having that conversation ages ago, Brent, about like the Sainsbury's advert and the majority of the UK just being racist. It's like, people like her, they know their base is not going to be that happy with... Because their base just see anything about you just saying about anything, right? It's, oh, but why are you bringing politics into this? You shouldn't be bringing... This is music, you shouldn't bring... So she already knows. She's not going to take bullets for us because her base... 80% of the population are going to turn around and say, well, why are you bringing politics into your music for? This is, I thought that you were different, And so they're never going to want to.
But then that's the thing that annoyed. And do you know what annoyed me? Did you see that Oibo woman that made the post and was like, oh, she got dragged though. And then
transracial.
And then she understood her position. oh, Jesy Nelson just put out a music video. It's not blackfishing. It's not blackfishing. Do you know what it means?
Is it a white woman?
Of course it
Yeah,
was.
she was
doing the most. Oh, it's not blackfishing. She just likes the music. She's just branded herself differently because she's left Little Mix just coming to give spiel. Racism shouldn't exist anymore. It's 2021. She gave spiel. The internet chewed her. Chewed her. And then she was like, guys, I'm so sorry. Like my message came out wrong. Shut the fuck up, because why are you speaking on an issue that
black people.
This is what annoys me. Pew.
And then the black men will go and side with this.
Like
woman.
mind the business. Like for me, even another.
Why you looking at me?
I didn't go there, but
saying.
another white woman came for her and was like, sis. From one white woman to another woman, it is not your place to speak on what blackfishing is or isn't. Sit in the sidelines and learn and watch. This isn't our battle.
Facts.
So why are you speaking, making a massive, like she made, I think she's quite she's an influencer, or she's got a big platform anyway. And it was just like, this is the problem. Why are you speaking? This has got nothing to do with you. Sit on the sidelines and listen to what people are saying. And then you can make your judgment. But also it's like, I just got really annoyed and I thought, this is what I mean. You're talking on issues. You know when it's like you're talking on issues that have nothing to do with you? Mind your, like...
No. Question. So is nobody allowed to talk about issues that don't concern them?
No, but don't derail the conversation.
All right, there we go.
If you don't know what blackfishing means,
Yes, there
maybe
we go.
don't speak
Because
up.
there are white people who know what blackfishing means and they can also
Yes,
This
say
is
that.
what I'm
Because she
saying,
didn't.
right? This is it.
Alright,
And that's, and for example, yeah, even when, for example, like when people get angry or upset at influencers who don't speak on like political issues like Taliban, Palestine, you know, when they like, but you've got a big platform, why you're not talking on it? Charlie, you see me? I can't come and speak on something that's not within my remit before I come and give false information and I'm just chatting shit and spewing out my mouth to be performative. Keep your mouth shut. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So in that situation, that's why the internet chewed you, because you open up and fastened up your big ass mouth on a topic that you do not know anything about. But because you're coming to defend your fellow white woman, cool. You can do that in your own space. But like, nah. No.
I'm enjoying hearing you lot speak, to be honest with you. I think as a black man, you sometimes forget how much these issues
affect black women.
So hearing you guys, voice your frustrations is good still, because I think we need reminders. Because I think even for me, for example, like I know this is a serious issue, but because it doesn't directly affect me, I don't really get invested in it. And it's like, for me, it's not a big deal, but it's a big deal to y'all, innit? Like I said to you before, a couple episodes back, anything that's a big issue for black women has to be a big issue for black men.
But sadly,
yes,
it doesn't work like that. And you know why I think it's sad as well? Because if the shoes on our other foot, we would ride all the time. We rally hard,
so
naturally.
Going back to what you said about black men not, what do you say, defending or...
Yeah, you go and side with the white woman.
So, okay, in this particular...
Yeah, and I have seen a lot of black men do that in the past sometimes on Twitter, where they will try and explain, but she meant, shut the fuck up. You two shut the fuck up.
In this particular instance, have you seen guys...
Ambush.
Yeah, that's why Zizi...
Okay.
And him and them two were going at it. Because
So
he was
what did
just
he
like,
say?
and again, I just thought...
She's just a white woman that enjoys our
Enjoys
culture.
our culture.
Isn't he still in jail for the Ray Black thing?
He was just like, yeah, go on.
He was like, he said that, allow it, it's coming across as bullying. You lot are just moving a bit too
Yes,
mad.
and sometimes you have to bully
And then
people.
Zizi was
Sometimes
like,
you should.
this is what I don't understand. So I can't voice an opinion on something that affects me and my
community.
people. The same way you lot will get angry if you feel like another artist is getting more ratings than you, or like because they're white or whatever, has been performative. But the moment we come and speak about it, we're bullying. How's it bullying? And then she was like, when was the last time you came to Black Women's Defense? And he was like,
Is he still not in social media jail because of Ray Black? Why is he not talking?
You know people don't get cancelled for long.
Okay.
When he's like, what do you mean? I always rally for black women. I was thinking, where? Where? He was like, I ride for you. I'm the first artist that came on your show. And when I came on your show, because I came on your show, people started coming on and it was just like, okay.
Oh, is that when she dropped the colorism?
But then this is what annoys
That's when
me,
he
because
came
I
in.
thought, this is what I'm saying. You've been on her show, so you've even got a decent relationship with her, yeah, I'm assuming. Hit her up and voice your opinion. It's like, when you start to do that, and then that's when it's just like, see what we mean. Do you understand what I mean? Like, we're seeing another black man who has a big platform come for a black woman who's just voicing her opinion. Saying that
she even went as far to say, like, you see, like when we don't question or try and play devil's advocate when
When it comes to you lot,
when the police
No, we
stop
don't.
you lot for looking suspicious.
no one plays devil's
Do you know what I
advocate,
mean?
you know?
We'll back you. Be like, yeah, it's racism.
Yeah.
Straight. But with
Oh,
us,
these people want the
with us,
paycheck.
oh,
to
you
be
know,
devil's
it's
advocate.
because you lot are bullying.
But that's what annoys me. It's like we always have to have an explanation. Or it's either we got a chip on our shoulder or
Angry.
Nobody
it's,
wants
it's
us. We're
annoying. But I
battered,
feel like
we're
when it's you
single.
lot, again, we don't look for a reason to support you or to support your argument or your judgment. Do you know what I mean? We're just riding regardless.
You see me, yeah.
Mm.
You see me, yeah.
Break it down.
Talk to the mic.
You see George Floyd, yeah.
Mm.
I cried for that man. Like I knew him. Like I cried deeply. I've never met him before. Just saw the whole thing pan out on it. I cried like a baby. And I think that's just because I make it my business to learn. Like it's even as a black woman, I still have to learn. I still read. And I'm not saying that I'm not sending for anyone. I'm not saying that everybody must be reading Black Lives Matter books.
No, but everyone must be.
24/7.
No, they should be.
But genuinely,
Mm.
maybe it's just in the household that I was brought up in. It's all day, every day, Black history, this, that, and the other. But I just feel like we're so desensitized from a lot of the issues in our community. When it comes to racism, we're just so quick to just minor. Like, oh, it's over. It's not a big deal. But yet these times, black brothers are being shot, even now, after George Floyd.
Mm.
And these times, you know, Israel is still looking for Nazi war criminals, you know? Nearly a decade after. But we are the race that always told, let go of it.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Because all we want to do is buy wig and bag and go to dance. Because me, I'm the biggest enjoyment queen. I too want to twerk sometimes.
We want to have a good time.
I want to have a good time. But then I just feel like when it matters, i.e. this scenario, this is the time to talk up the thing. Everybody's waiting for Akala to come and do a pistol.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like up the picture. Come on, Akala is our spokesperson. What about you?
But it's because everybody, as I said, everybody just boils down this issue of colorism.
Don't worry.
Everybody boils down the issue of colorism
I'll
to
talk
just
to her
dating. And when everybody just boils down the issue of colorism to dating, and when you only turn it to dating, it becomes such a personal issue. Yeah, but I don't like her anyway. So any message that you're going to tell him is going to fall in his deaf ears. Whereas these days when I talk to guys, and we've had these conversations, I say, it's deeper than dating. It's what you said. It's getting fired from work. It's the medical care that you get in the hospital.
It's the little like it's the comments from a white woman that will be like, I remember when I was in school and this girl, she's like, oh, Dana, you're so pretty. You're so pretty for a dark skinned girl. Like I thought I just thought that maybe you could be mixed.
You.
With your complexion.
That's ridiculous.
Me.
You mixed.
What? It's little things like that. And she genuinely thought she was paying me a compliment. It's like, you're so, like, if you put a little bit of makeup on, you'll be really pretty. Like you could be like, oh, like, are you African fully? And these times I was just, you know, when it went over, I was just like, huh? But I didn't have the words at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't have the words to articulate it. But it's those things like that where people think it's actually quite normal to have those kind of, people genuinely think that's a compliment.
Yeah. And it's, as I said, when you take out that, it's also like dark-skinned women being taken out of like activism. Like, as you said, when you read, you realise that Rosa Parks wasn't the first person to not get off of the bus. She was just a light-skinned woman, and that was the only woman that they thought it's palatable for her to be the face of this. There were plenty of dark-skinned women before. So even when you think about that dark-skinned woman being taken out of like even the struggle, even like the fight for our freedom, because white people would not accept them as being front and center with Martin Luther King and them man there. So it's like, take it out of who you want to fuck. Like, fuck who you want to fuck in your household. I don't give a fuck. But look at colorism in how pervasive it is in everything in society. And maybe that's when you understand that when you have a daughter who is as dark as me, this is the issue she's going to deal with outside of what man wants to put their dick in her vagina. Like, it's just so annoying when some black men just distill it to that. Oh, no one likes you. Nigga, no one wants you neither.
Y'all carry on talking because I'm just enjoying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just it. So
Listening
when
still.
Dana says no, it definitely is reading, because when you read, you understand like historically how black women have been disenfranchised.
That's why I'm not. That's why I'm not mad. Like when there's, you know, like there's a whole debate of like, oh, not another slave movie or whatnot, and there is definitely a conversation that needs to be had. But I feel like there should be that we should constantly be telling constantly telling the entire story.
Mhm.
So we want to hear stories about us being kings and queens and the empires that was there before us and blah, blah, blah. But also the stories of the slaves that fought back and whatnot.
Mm.
And this woman who did this amazing thing. And I feel like right now we're in a stage where it's like, we don't want to hear anything about slavery anymore. It's over. You know, let's just all be one and hold hands. In an ideal world, yes. But the reality is white supremacy is a real thing.
Yeah.
And until we can get our act together in our own community and have black men, black strong men like you lot, to come up and support us the way we do
Interesting.
you. You know what I mean?
No, interesting. I can't talk to you afterwards. You're talking about black men supporting you. And black men ask you to do simple tasks. And
because you didn't reference to the RSVP. Yeah.
So I like the film that you're giving.
She
I
has
love-
RSVP though.
I
You
said
and
I'm
you-
coming to your event.
No, it's not about that. It's not about that. I actually want to sit down with you and talk to you because what I'm getting from you is far deeper than what I thought that you
Oh, I
actually.
thought she was just an German queen.
Nah, yeah.
Nah, this is our
swear.
Pan-African queen, bruv.
She's, you know, out of all my friends, yeah,
She's our Pan-African
she
queen.
is literally the most Pan-African person I've ever
You sounding too beautiful right now.
that I have in my life.
Exciting, but again,
Yeah, she's
I would-
very
I would talk to
Pan-African.
you.
No, but you,
Tell me something.
he's trying to tell
No. It's like I give it 1 minute, I slap the other one. This sickness, what is it that inflicts people like Ambush, right? Is it education? Is it a lack of education that has him coming with his bold mouth to come and make
say
a
this.
stance like that in public?
Do you know what? People like Ambush, you know why it's a bit more complicated with someone like Ambush? Because he's Angolan. And this is, again, I don't mean
your
to...
sides, isn't it? Your people?
Yeah, I don't want to generalize because it might not be him. Like, don't get twisted. But I feel like because Portugal had such a tight grip on Angola,
I mean,
lot
let's
of
be
them-
honest. A lot of people that I grew up with, yeah, who were Angolan told me they were Portuguese.
yeah, they
Like
have
growing up,
such a
they
tight
didn't
grip.
claim
Yeah,
Angola.
they have
Am I like,
such a
Yusuff,
tight
did
grip.
you ever experience
I
that?
haven't, but it's interesting.
I'm Portuguese. Yeah, I'm Portuguese.
Maybe
yeah,
it's 'cause-
yeah.
wasn't there like
Parabéns,
is there like
yeah.
a lot of Angolans in East?
Yeah,
Is that
loads.
probably why?
Yeah, loads.
So growing up,
Okay.
right, I grew up with a lot of Angolans. There was a lot of them around me, but no one claimed they were Angolan. They all said they were Portuguese.
I'm Portuguese. I'm Portuguese.
Yeah, they never claimed they were Angolan. They all claimed they were Portuguese.
So I think because, and this might be specific to him, but I do tend to find that in Angolan men a lot, that because Portugal had such a tight grip, sometimes even when I'm having these type of conversations of Angolan men, they are very European in their thinking. Like in terms of like, they still see themselves as quite European compared to, same way that, you know, sometimes you might have a conversation with some Southern Africans or South Africans and they don't see themselves as African in that way. But I think sometimes, again, I'm saying with men, because they distill it down to my preference of who I want to be with, they don't see it in anything else than that. So when the conversation is just about who you like, and then you're not even tapping into why do you like this, you have no other choice but to defend what you like, right? Because we've never lived in a world where we were not taught that whiteness was right. We as people have never lived in that, right? We've never lived in a universe where we were not told the lighter your skin is, the better you are. And the lighter your woman's skin is, the more good looking she is. So I think when you continuously distill it to like preference of who you date, it's hard for you to see the conversation in any other light but that. So then, yeah, when you and then add that on top of the narrative of black women are angry, they're bitter, they're this and that. Him just seeing Zizi doing that, it's ringing off those two alarm bells, right? Of, oh my God, you black women are being better again. Like, how dare you people be better? And that whole thing of, he might also have a preference for light-skinned women. And so if you're attacking the very queen and person who he aspires to, it also feels like an attack on what they like. Do you get what I mean? Whereas if you were a man that didn't really care and you liked any type of woman, you're not going to feel so attacked when somebody's attacking what you like or the image of what you like. I just don't understand why it is. But again, it's that we're seen as bitter people. We're seen as, oh, nobody wants you. It's because you're single. It's because you're butters. That's why we're always... Because also I remember at that time, distinctly when Zizi was talking about colorism, the amount of rappers, the amount of guys that would be in her comments calling her butters. The amount of men. And now these men love her because now she's not really on their back about that anymore. That's why they're but before, these were the same men that would be calling her butters all these things. Because as soon as you attack what they value, it's a problem.
just baffling to me.
Yeah, it's your mates, isn't it?
But this is the comment in which it is that you said you men go and defend these white girls. Obviously, I don't take offense by that. I agree because it's not me. But it's puzzling sometimes how loud they can be sometimes. And it's a case where obviously it's mostly hypervisible men, right? Men with platforms that can do the damage, and hence you needing to basically tear the rug from beneath his feet because you make it too much noise up there because everybody's listening.
Or is it because he wants to now be an ally and tap into her audience or her market?
Zeezy's?
No, Jessy's.
He wants to tap into Jessy's market?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I don't think
At
he's
the
even making
expense of
music
him getting
anymore.
removed from...
Yeah, since that
I
Ray
think he's
Black
making
thing.
noise for making noise
since that
for
Ray
him.
Black thing, I don't think he's making music. I even saw someone tweet about that the other day, actually. That since that thing, he hasn't really been visible and been making music. So I don't know. I think it's just, you've attacked what he likes and now it's a problem.
Hey, Mom.
And he's just representing just the thoughts of a lot of black men.
What type of...
Not all of them.
We're better.
Because there's a lot of good
But
black
I
men
do
also.
believe that a lot of people are like, allow it, man. You lot are just making noise over nothing. It's not that
Yeah, do you
deep.
not remember
I know, but
the Maya Jama thing?
I know, but that is the general.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What my Gemma thing?
Do you remember
tweets.
the how everybody was just like, oh, forgive her because they were really forgiving because it's, and obviously Maya Jama's, she's the darling of social media. She's the ultimate influencer and stuff. So she was forgiven. I do believe I think I'm quite what's the word? I think I'm quite open. Like I'm not like, oh,
Cancel this person.
cancel the black because you spoke to a white person for more than 5 minutes. You are a seller. I'm not. I feel like even with the whole Maya thing, I'm like, okay, cool. You've grown, whatever. There are I've got into debates with my own family members and be like, she's cancelled. Do you know what I mean? But I just feel like majority of the time, black men will just want to just shut us up and support the other woman.
It's because that's what they like.
Do you think?
Yeah, that's what you.
I just think it's ingrained, like, because I think it's a
Yeah,
cultural
it's
thing.
what
Because when
they
we were
like.
younger, it was the normal. It's the normal thing. Like it was a normal thing as a dark skinned girl to get cussed because it's just part of life. That's how we grow up feeling. Like that's just how it is.
Sometimes during this particular period, black men would then say, yeah, we were getting cussed too. And then
Okay,
one
so
would
let's-
say,
No.
stop.
So let's discuss power
Don't
and
look
let's
to the
discuss
flex.
privilege, because I think sometimes what dark-skinned black men do not understand is there's always a hierarchy of privilege,
100%.
right? We were all getting cussed together. I understand that.
But you're a man.
But you're a man, and now you are no longer being cussed. You are now sexualized. You are now upper rung above me.
Remember Tyrese? Tyrese got all the lovings.
Bruv.
But he did that Sweet Lady song.
So
Everybody
instead
love
of
him.
you realizing that you now have the privilege that I still don't have to uplift me, even if you don't want to date me, that's fine. As I said, it's not about dating. If you don't, not a problem, right? But people, I remember I always say nuance in conversations. And nuance that's always lost in that conversation. We were cussed too, yes. But then you were lifted up by everyone. Right, you lifted up by the mixed race girls, who then actually, by the time we were in year 10, 11, let's not lie, it was mixed race, it was light skinned mixed race girls and dark skinned boys. That was the couples. That was the power couples, but we were still left behind. So yes, you were being cussed. So then you should at least understand how that feels, that you are no longer in that position. You now have privilege. And as Dave Chappelle was saying,
Amen.
You're now punching down on me.
Amen.
Hurt people.
100%. Amen. Can you briefly just speak to the reason as to why black girls back then were going after these little ambiguous black men?
Me personally, I didn't, because I knew I wasn't going to get any of them.
We're all talking about people.
Yeah, I was
that-
saying
What ambiguous
I'm light-skinned.
Light-skinned guys.
light skinned boys.
Me personally,
I didn't really fancy them
I wasn't gonna get any
Again,
of them.
we're not talking
know who
about
I
people
like,
in this
though?
room because
I
we're not.
wasn't-
I
wasn't getting any
fancied
guys.
white boys when I was in primary school. I did.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I know.
I think we
but
all did. That's all we
what I'm
saw.
saying is because one, it was all I saw,
Yeah.
and two,
They had money.
Well,
They were buying Valentine's Day gifts for their little girlfriends.
I went to I lived in a predominantly white area. There was a lot of white boys, so I had like a few like white crushes.
Proximity and that.
I had a boyfriend called James with green eyes.
Was he white?
He was light skinned.
It
was a mixed race, but he completely didn't exist. I made him up.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, and I kept the lie for about 7 months. And I remember I used to send text messages
to yourself.
Explain, I don't understand.
What number was you
because my
using?
friends, because my mum put me into like drama school over the weekends because she was like, you're not staying in this house watching Nickelodeon, you are going somewhere. So every Saturday I'd be like, I can't come out because all my friends were doing linkage. I wasn't allowed. So but I thought, I need to be cool. I need to have story because everybody on Monday will come and tell me they did this. They went to Blxst showcase and started lipsing up there. But I didn't have any of those. I went to all girls school, went to after school club and come back. That's my life. So I said, okay, let me give them. So I said, oh yeah, some guy called James with green eyes. Sometimes it's Hazel, depending on when he put it. And they were like, is it? And I remember my friend Tamiel. Shout out Tamiel. Tamiel was looking at me sideways, but I said, nah. She knew I said it, but I said, nah. So I had to really cement the lie by sending text messages to my phone so that when
Whose number were you using?
I will use like, who did I use? My cousin's phone to send me the text, and I will change the name of her to James. So I will send the text message, hey babe, I love you, I miss you. So on Monday I have the receipts. See, look, I kept kissing you right now. Do you understand? So I kept that up, and then they were like, oh, we need to like invite, like he's not from there because I went to Sylvia Young, which is where? South? Marylebone. Where's Marylebone? Is it South?
Marylebone.
No, Central.
Central.
Yeah. So they were like, oh yeah, like you should like invite him. Like, and no, it's beef. He can't come to the ends because
I'm done.
And I was like,
James had beef at what age?
What? How old was I? In school, I was what? 16? And he was like 19?
Danai, 16? I'm thinking you're like 12, 13,
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking you were like
She's in secondary
17 or something.
school, big man.
16,
I'm
17,
done.
yeah. I had a 19-year-old boyfriend. That was what? Yeah. Can't chat to me. I got banned. He's light skinned. Called James.
But I guess it's
Big
because
16,
that's what we were all told to like. We were all told to like light skin.
No, from Genuine.
No, what do you
I
mean?
didn't like Genuine.
Oh, the singer?
Where did it come
No,
from?
just everything. TV,
Oh, okay.
movies, music, everything.
No, but that's why the wood was.
Oh, the wood was fantastic.
Jerome.
Everything came live.
Jerome.
See the chocolates. It's nice.
Everything came live. But
Very
even
well,
look
mate.
at that though. Look at the women that they were dating. They were dating light-skinned women. They were dark-skinned guys dating light-skinned women. Most times when they do families on TV,
And films.
it's a dark-skinned man and a light-skinned woman. Like we're always told, as a dark-skinned person, you need a light-skinned Proud Family.
Counterpart.
Proud Family, which is a fucking cartoon, still has a dark dad and a light mom.
Yeah.
And then the kids all look in different shades. Like, it always happens. My wife and kids,
Marvin Goods.
dark dad, light mom. It's always been like that. So that's all we were ever told. Like,
So won't we condition too?
yeah, everyone.
Everyone's conditioned.
Everyone's conditioned. And as a dark-skinned woman, unfortunately, you are the butt of the joke. So as much as you're conditioned, the person that you're conditioned to like also does not like you, Shali. Like it does. I remember in secondary school, they wrote a list and they ranked everyone in a list of like who was attractive, and I came last because I was dark-skinned with no ass, they said. So at least if I had ass, I would have come up one stage.
I didn't even make the list. I was just, you're cool. You're really cool. You're funny. Like you, I
wish they even
I
gave
was
me
the
that.
clown. So I was the one that was friends with everyone, but I wasn't seen as anything.
I wish they even
I
gave
was
me
the
that.
friend that they would ask to come on linkages just
Just to
Just
vibe.
just for the vibe.
The jester.
The jester.
You were the jester.
And then maybe when I got to college, that's when I started developing small. That's when the boys were like, West.
I remember the first time a guy told me I had bum, I think it was sixth form. And
Gina, sixth form is when someone told you you had ass.
No, listen to this here. No, legitimately. So in sixth form, we went. Do you remember Angela's when you first got there? You did that week where you did like those activities. And
Oh,
took you
yes,
somewhere.
yes.
I forgot what it's called. We went somewhere.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we did some activity. And my friend, I remember, he was like, right, you got batty, I was like,
And you held on to
Gina, did you say, you know?
I was swear. Okay, bitch.
She ran with it ever since.
No, but like I literally,
You have to hold on, you know. You have to hold on.
yes, I've got something.
Hold on. Even if someone said you have nice eyes, you hold on to
Yeah,
it.
because because I've even bumping into some of those
Yeah.
the trophy ones. When I was in college, the ones that the man them are really going for them. I see them. I saw them. I said, Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Yeah, you're happy, innit?
They peaked early.
They peaked too early, man.
And they say, "Are you alright? Then are you looking nice still? Oh, you really pretty." I said, "Thank you, darling." Because I remember you didn't want to invite me to your party. You didn't want me to come to your party because I wasn't cool. Now you want to look at me. I understand. It's okay.
Too funny.
But yeah, we've all been conditioned. I'm not saying, but women also been conditioned.
Do you know what's really funny though? Yeah, I feel like with insecurities, yeah, I don't know if I said this before, but most of my insecurities came even from women, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Not even like,
It's women.
came from men as well, but like the ones that cut me the most were from women. Because you know when you think, right, like you're meant to be my ally. Do you know what I mean?
That's true, you know. Yeah.
Do you remember the text message? Oh, stop smiling. Stop showing your teeth.
Oh,
That's true, you know.
yeah.
There was
That's what I'm saying.
two friends.
Yeah,
Imagine
women
two
did
friends,
do
and
that
she
a
was
lot.
texting her friend, her so-called friend, saying, "Don't smile." I don't know why who gave you the vim to smile, basically.
Your
because
smile's not nice.
Your smile's not nice.
To her friend.
because
Yeah.
you're already dark. Like, you know, like you need to be careful. You're not that fine. Just manage what you have.
She said, "You're not that fine. Manage what you have." And she's like, "Why are you wearing this wig? It looks ridiculous on you." She's like, "Look, you've got the body, but that's it.
That's
You
it.
still need to work on your face."
Yeah.
Like,
What was this recent?
This was
Yeah,
a
like
light skinned woman telling a
Jesus
dark
Christ.
her
skinned
dark skinned friend.
I was like, in 2020,
No, we were
you
living.
are doing that.
Wait, someone text someone that
Yes.
in this.
Yeah.
Imagine your friend. Imagine your friend. So,
They're friends.
so imagine
I'm
you.
fighting you.
Imagine if you go and collect a wig. Yeah, everybody has opinions. Imagine if I'm like, why is Crystal wearing this kind?
It doesn't suit
It's not
her.
doesn't suit. Is it my place to text you now to go and say, babe,
But even if you did, yeah, it's the
why
way
are you wearing
it's
this
the way
wig
you
and why are you smiling?
It's the way you speak to Crystal though. You're not gonna be like, you're not gonna be like,
Oh my God.
Crystal, where did you go and collect this wig from? It doesn't suit you. Stop trying to be like everybody else. You need to find your own. You need to find your own vim. And also stop smiling because your smile's not nice. You're always just showing your teeth.
That friend hates her.
No,
and will poison her.
literally.
Will poison her.
You can just see it, and
I
it's
just
coming.
thought,
it was, and both girls are pretty. Do you know what I mean? But the light skinned one was just really going in on this guy, and the girl was
Wow.
crushed. You could see it. It was just like her whole confidence was finished. I was just like,
From
you
your
see?
friend, you know.
and that's who you're calling your friend.
But then this is why sometimes when guys are like, ladies, why are you people always gassing up your ugly friend? I'm like, I don't look at my friends and think my friends are ugly.
I don't
Never
get
in my
that.
life could I look at my friend and be
Do
like,
you have ugly
yeah.
friend? Do you have ugly friend?
Do I have guys who I think are ugly in my friendship group? No.
Like,
I don't get it. I
I
don't.
have guys in my friendship group who I know can't get as many chicks as the other guys.
Yeah, but I don't mean that.
But that doesn't mean they're ugly.
But do you think they're
But
ugly?
I do know some ugly guys, but they don't exist in my friendship circle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what.
but
But that's
if
what I'm
they
saying.
did,
Yeah.
if they were in your friendship group,
Mm.
yeah, would you?
I wouldn't use the word ugly,
Okay.
but I would say you're not getting as many chicks as that guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, but
cool.
what's the need to say that?
do you know what I mean?
I need to understand.
No,
he
it's
means
not.
in
It's
his
not.
head. He doesn't mean
Oh, in
to
his
say it
head.
out
Okay,
loud.
yeah. Because I had a conversation. Strange enough, it was actually at Danielle's house. After the call. With.
Mm.
And then we'll take it.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, and it was like, he was like, oh, why do you girls like gassing up your friends? I was like, what do you mean? He was like, nah, like, you know, like a girl will post a picture and you know the picture's okay, but you don't have to put 3 flames. Like, why are you gassing her? And I was just like,
There's a free flame
Yeah, I was like,
specifically.
Flames, he is
and I was like,
livid.
I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, no, because you can tell that she's not objectively nice. So like,
Can I
why
just
are
say
you
what's
not?
funny? I'm just imagining him saying 1, 2, 3. Nah, she's too many.
Yeah,
too many
like he
flames.
probably said is that at least give her 1 flame. Like I get it, and I was like, but like, why would I, as a friend, go and tell my friend and be like, I don't think you're nice.
Yeah, I don't think.
Or I don't. You're a 4, so I think you should only aim for. Like,
It's
in this world, should we not just be nice to human beings? Like,
Yeah, you're right. I
why?
think a lot of guys see it as giving people a false sense of confidence.
But we should. It's
You
not a
should.
false.
No, you
it's a
should.
sense
But I
of
feel like
confidence.
you
No,
should if it's your
You
friend.
should give your friend
though.
confidence. I agree with that. But I think,
Yeah.
for example, if a guy sees a picture and he doesn't really rate it, and he sees girls going ham in the comments, they're thinking that these girls are amping this picture up too much.
No, we're not.
They're making her think she's nicer than she is. I think
But
that's I think that's what guys
The
believe.
general consensus.
Yeah.
But then my thing is, so what though? Like,
Exactly, what's
why
your
is
own?
why?
No, it's definitely
It's
a so
because they
what.
want us to be
like,
miserable
so-
like
so-
them.
like, why is it a bad thing that I'm? And imagine this. Imagine you.
He's
Imagine
saying that when you do that,
it gives them vim.
he then gets a message from the girl.
That's a lie. Ain't no
That's
one
what-
be
That's what
messaging.
you
That's
suggested.
cheeky.
Ain't
What?
no, not him. I'm just saying in
Not you
terms of
as in
people. Yeah.
The guy
Guys.
who feels as though that girl.
Oh,
should be
you're saying
That's a
because
lie. The girl ain't
friends
messaging
have
nobody,
gassed
bro.
her up to think she's something that she's not. She's got the vim to now message guys who are not within her.
and approach
her
guys
realm.
in person.
That's a lie. No one
Or-
does that.
If a guy approaches her, she might come across rude or like have a bit too much vim, and it's just like, oh,
Nah, I don't think that. I think what he's saying is
she'll approach a guy that's.
How many times
And then-
have
But
you
then
people
I'm
been
not gonna
gassed
lie.
up?
And you take
How
it
many
to him
times-
when he says, well, no?
no.
How many times have you been gassed up enough to DM a nigga after I've given you 5 love hearts?
Never.
Thank you.
Never.
No, but you don't. No, but you don't.
We
need-
don't
you-
fucking
no,
do it.
No, but you
You're
don't
not in
need that.
this-
You
Exactly.
don't need that
It's
Why
wrong
don't I
person to
need it?
ask.
because you don't need to be gassed up. You're already
No, but that feeling of posting a picture and everyone saying it's nice, it does give you that I feel good today.
Exactly.
But we don't then go into niggas' DMs and be like, well, I'm feeling good today. So yeah.
Obviously
no.
not. He ain't talking about it's an
builds up over
instant.
time.
It's an instant transition between they're gassing me up the comments, let me jump
Yeah.
in.
But
He's
you
not
mean
saying
over
that.
time you
He's
get
saying just
confident.
as a whole.
100%.
If you're making a girl think she's and there's nothing wrong with it.
100%.
Gas your friends up in the comments. Give her confidence. Give her vim. That's what you should do, innit? But what he's saying is, it's the
They don't deal with the fallout afterwards. They just
But let me ask you a
fallout?
question, yeah.
when it is that
Why-
he decides to tell her, hey, excuse me, what is this about?
But what? Wait,
And she's
unless
like,
the
why
woman.
don't he like
No,
me?
unless
No, but
the
hear me
woman
out,
is.
yeah?
Yeah, go on, Gina. Go on.
No, I was gonna say the only reason why I understand
Mm.
what you're saying, yeah, but it doesn't come from the same place.
because it happens to you, though, innit?
Because what I don't understand is 90% of the DMs I get in my phone, yeah, I stare at my phone and I think, how dare you?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, but,
Hold
but
on.
that's men
But men,
DMing
yeah.
women.
But
why
I know
can't it
that
be
this isn't-
the flip
But-
side?
But I'm
Why-
saying
why-
this.
why can't
No,
the
hear
double
me
around?
out.
Because I don't
Brent.
think women just routinely go into men's DMs like
Not
that.
even
We're not saying that.
Not
though.
even that though, but I know that this isn't because your man them have gassed you to think
That's
that
just
can-
you are confident.
You are very confident. It's not got nothing to do with your friends.
Yeah, but it don't matter how they get the confidence. They have it, innit?
So then it's the same.
So you want us to be miserable. Basically, you men want us to be miserable bitches thinking that we're ugly and nobody wants us. And that's what's going to make you guys happy.
Not me, but some guy. I don't know.
Oh, God, they can go to hell, man.
But
not
remember,
agreeing
also
with
it's
what you're
very
saying.
no, but it's
Go to
also very
fucking hell,
it's
bruv.
also very relative though, innit? Because just because you might not find someone attractive, and
Somebody
Yeah.
else
and
will.
just like so, for example, right? You're saying, okay, cool. She's been gassed up by her bedrooms, and she thinks she's really nice, or she feels she's your peer, you know, so she can slide in your DMs, and you're thinking, how dare you? But then she might be someone else's spec.
Thank you.
So the gassing is just giving her confidence. What she does with that confidence is up to her. It doesn't mean like, do you know what I mean? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Of course, I think all girls should gas their friends up in the
Facts,
comments.
and if any friend that is like, nah, sit down, your butt.
Yeah,
it's like, that's the kind of
that's
shit.
shit. I
you
think-
do.
Why is
Personal
that,
poison.
why is that the other option? Why is it too
No,
extreme?
what I'm saying, no, because that is what some men want us to do.
I think you know what it is.
That is literally
No,
what
you know
some
it is,
men
you know
have
it is,
told
you know it is.
me
Just
in
wanted to
All
lie.
their
conversation.
friends mash up.
No, that is literally, I literally had a conversation with a guy recently. It was like, oh, why don't you girls tell your friends that are fours that they're fours?
Damn.
That's literally what some men have
crazy.
verbatim told me to do. That's what I'm saying. It's not hypothetical conversations that I'm having. I even had that conversation in Danielle's house.
100%. But yeah, I can have that conversation with the nigga.
No, you shouldn't.
No, I can.
No, but that's the thing.
But you
can.
can't tell
no,
me what
that's
I
what I'm
can
saying.
talk to my friends
You
about.
can talk to your friend about it, right? But go and see the effect that has on that nigga later.
Hold on, are you saying that you would tell your guy if you thought he was?
I could look at you right now and give you a number.
Why though?
But why? Everybody does it.
No, everyone doesn't do it. I don't do it to
100%
my
they
friends.
do.
I don't go and tell my friends that they're
You
fours.
don't. You can't look at the guy and think.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't tell him.
You will think it in your mind
And then-
if you
and then
want.
I said, tell them. I said, I would.
No,
look
but
at
that's
you
what
and
I'm
I
saying.
could give you a
Yes,
number.
but what
And I
they-
said, everybody does
No.
as in mentally.
But you think about mentally doesn't mean anything then.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
But I didn't say it did. I said,
No,
I
but
could,
what
I
I'm
do
saying
it.
is that some men have like literally out of their mouth told me, why don't you tell your friends that are fours that they are fours? Like they've literally told me that I should verbalize that.
Yeah, that's just a particular type of
And
guy.
that's
yeah.
the
that's
bullshit I don't like.
That's an immature
But you
man.
don't realize how much from niggas that comes out of. I had a conversation
Yeah,
in
but I
Daniel's
don't
house
think guys
as well.
do that. They don't frame like conversations like that.
No, but instead they're telling us women to tell our friends.
No, that's
Yeah,
what,
but
And that's what I'm saying.
he
That's the
doesn't mean it.
conversation I
yeah,
don't
no, but
like.
he don't mean it literally. He's just He's just
Whether
basically,
you don't
he's
mean
basically
it
telling you.
literally-
No,
that
he
doesn't-
might have. I can't speak for that guy. He
No,
might
no,
have.
okay, cool, cool.
He might have meant it
Okay,
literally.
cool.
Where'd you
He
come?
might have, but I think as a whole, this conversation that men have with women about this is not. I don't think they take it that seriously, innit? It's more them.
Then shut the fuck up.
It's more them saying they don't rate the girl. That's all they're really saying.
Yeah, so
I don't
shut the
think.
fuck
I don't
up.
think they want you to go and knock on the door and say, "Excuse me, you're a 4." It's
Mm.
not that, innit? It's more so just, yo, your friend needs to reduce it. It's more of just a gist thing, innit?
They should just shut the fuck up.
No, I agree with
Like,
you.
shut the fuck up. If you don't like it, and that's when it turns into that conversation of someone being universally attractive. And I'm like, oh, bro, you don't even have the range to have this conversation. So I can't be having this conversation with niggas that don't even understand that concept doesn't exist. The concept of someone being universally attractive does not exist. We're not a monolith of people that find one thing attractive. Yes, the world may tell us to like this specific thing right now, but there's no such thing as universally attractive. If you put me in China, Chinese people may not find me attractive. If you put me in Romford, white people in Romford may not find me attractive. You put
I've
me-
always taken universally attractive to be specific to that particular race.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying.
Not
So then,
widespread.
yes.
I mean-
So then, whenever I have that conversation of universally attractive, no, you're talking about niggers. What niggers find
Yeah,
attractive?
So for black,
even
for
in
black
that-
people, she is.
But
universally
even in
attractive.
that doesn't even exist because I remember having this conversation with a guy and I said to him quickly, name 5 women that you find attractive.
I think it is if the majority of men find someone attractive.
No. Majority of men can find somebody attractive. That's fine,
Yeah.
right? But that is not a concept of someone of saying that only this type can be attractive. Do you get what I mean? Somebody can be attractive
Yeah,
to all of
as
us.
a whole, if you come outside of that particular race, but if you took a woman,
No, even in the race, right? Because what I'm saying is, you might think that. So, for example, if we come up with the idea of what people say is universally attractive, it'll be this type of person, right? Let's say they'll have certain type of features, whatever.
Yeah.
But then if you also point at another girl, they'll be like, oh, yeah, she's attractive too. Do you get what I mean? It's like, yes, we may be able to identify a type of person because of colorism, featureism, fat phobia, all of that type of stuff that society has raised up as a pinnacle of this is what you should find attractive. But I'm sure if you actually pointed out a few women and said, do you find them attractive? That woman might deviate in some way, but they might still find that person attractive.
yeah, of course.
So that's what I'm saying. The concept of someone not being universally attractive, I don't think makes sense. Because it's so subjective that to boil it down to something so objective doesn't make sense to me. Because you might have someone that was someone that's also black, that was raised in Africa. Remember when we were having that conversation about being raised in certain areas where one thing might be elevated.
Mm.
And so they might come from a country where this thing is elevated that you might not find attractive. There are certain tribes that find gaps in teeth in women extremely attractive. There are certain tribes in Africa, Igbo women with hair are found to be extremely attractive. There's certain traits in Southern Africa that seem to be extremely attractive. So the idea of universal attractiveness just doesn't work for me.
The thing is, I understand what you mean, and I do agree with some of your points, but if you just break it down on a very simple level, if, for example, 95% of black men think this particular black woman is attractive, then to me, within the black community, she's universally attractive.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Yeah.
that woman, I'm saying she is.
Yeah.
But then to take that and boil it down to be like, oh, you should be telling your friend this because she's not universally attractive, is that to you, she might not be attractive. But to somebody else who might be raised in a different culture, because remember, we're also talking in the context of the UK, where we've been flooded with messages, we've been flooded with certain messages. Put her in Africa. I always say that my market's not in the UK because I know that I don't have what the UK likes. I have no hair. Sometimes I don't wear makeup. But put me in Ghana, put me in Nigeria, I'm cleaning up. Do you get what I mean? So
Talk
it's
your
just-
truth, sis.
Do you get
Talk
what I mean?
your
It's
shit.
like, that doesn't, I just don't really, I don't get it. So this whole idea of, I just feel like there's always this new narratives come up to humble black women. Now it's become they tell your friends that they're not so attractive. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Okay, so sleep, babe.
No, the thing is, I understand what you're saying.
Sorry, Yusuff.
Yeah, go on.
Apologize.
Yeah. I don't know why you're apologizing, but
Because he cut you off.
Oh,
So, is there never a time, young ladies that are in this room, where your friend will keep coming to you and telling you, the guys that keep going after, they're not hollering, they're not answering back, the blah, 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 blah. And you know why that's the case.
I'm 31. I ain't trying to have this. No one in my circle's having those type of conversations.
I hear that. Please place yourself in this situation. And you're looking at the guys that she's going after, and they are what you guys would call top tier, right? Actually bloody beautiful men who probably they have their own understanding of what is beautiful and it's not what it is that she is. Would you give advice as to like look elsewhere or
I would
tell
just say
her
that
why it is that they're not
You're not
responding?
their type.
And that's a very simple
And
answer.
it's as simple as that, sis. The man them that you are trying to attract here are not attracted to you. You are not
That's
their
it.
type.
And when you say you are not their type,
Yeah.
right? Let's just say, I need an example of a woman. I don't want to go for Lizzo because you'll think I'm talking about her weight. I'm not.
Lizzo's
So-
face is gorgeous. Lizzo is
Cool,
gorgeous.
cool.
in the
Let
face.
me use another example. Crap.
You're trying to think of a woman who's not attractive or who's deemed not attractive.
Yeah.
Who's
Lupita Nyong'o.
Lupita.
No, because
Nah,
that's
I don't think she's.
peng.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
she's-
No,
I
but
don't
no,
think she's
I'm
deemed not
saying-
attractive.
No, Danai,
nah.
to
I don't
us.
think so. I don't think so.
No,
But
no.
Yeah, I don't know why I've had so many arguments about Lupita. Somebody told me.
No, because she's.
I don't know why you
deemed.
keep talking about Lupita bread. She's not.
Because
pink.
Danai, you're forgetting that
I wanted
she's
to
dark
see-
skinned with all the features. Remember, it's only a certain type that's looked at
Yeah.
like a certain type of way. Remember, she's still very like not harsh, but
She's
like
Afrocentric. She's very.
this is
Afrocentric.
it. Not everyone finds it attractive. It's because you're Pan African. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's because we look at things in a different lens.
Yeah.
But
Let's
sorry, continue.
say Wendy Williams, yeah.
Oh, nigga.
No, but it's her attitude that makes her.
Yeah. It's not that she's ugly.
Because if she was a nice person, trust me, you would look at her differently.
yeah.
Do you think so?
She's a prick.
If
Yeah,
she
yeah.
was a nice woman,
Because I'm still.
Yeah.
I think saying that bad.
no, trust me, it's about personality.
Yeah, I agree.
If
That is
she
actually
just
why.
always looks
really
shocked.
That is why I don't
nice
rate.
woman.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I don't
She
rate.
always
Wendy
looks
Williams.
shocked in it.
That's why
Yeah.
that's why you will. Okay, somebody like, for example, Precious.
Oh yeah, Gabby.
Gabby.
Yeah, Gabby Sidibe.
Yeah.
And she's married, bruv.
Listen,
Having her whole.
All right,
good
let's
life.
just because you used Precious. Let me use Precious, right?
Okay, yeah.
Let me use Precious.
she's a lovely. Anyway, go
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
If Precious, and please forgive me, Precious. If she goes after like top tier men, quote unquote top tier men,
Yeah.
right? Men that all these beautiful women basically desire, blah 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 blah. They have to pick up the bunch and whatever. And she keeps going after them, and she comes to y'all and say, "I don't understand why it is that like they're not hollering back." Would you also say, "Well, you're not their type"?
Yeah.
In what sense?
Because if I can see, for example, if I can see an example of the women that they've dated before,
Yep.
and I can be like, oh, you don't fit in it, I'll be like, yeah, it might be because you're not his type.
How?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
But
Yeah, like for example, I might not be somebody's type because the type of girls that they go for are high end, big, expensive bag, this, that.
Yeah, they just,
I don't wear
that's not
this.
what he's saying. He's saying, will you break it down to her and tell her why physically
It's aesthetics.
she's
Yeah.
not attractive?
yeah, I'll be
to
like,
him?
oh, sis, in his past, I've seen that he only likes light skinned girls. Oh,
You're
he only
doing it
likes
again.
this.
I
You're
think-
wiggling. You're
No,
wiggling.
but that is
I
that
think
is a
it's
type.
Hear me out, yeah.
No, but that is a
Personally,
type.
I think you
No.
guys are trying to be too nice.
We're not being nice. Do you know
No.
what it is? I'm not gonna go into detail and say why I don't think that.
I'm not asking you to do it.
So all I'm saying is,
You're not his
You're
type.
Just
not his-
acknowledge
But I
that
will
there is a
acknowledge-
metric there
Yeah,
that
but-
you guys are refusing.
Yes, but no, that's not what we're saying. We
I'm
didn't
saying
say
is
that.
You asked the question and said, if your friend, came to you and was always basically punching, and
Interesting how
go-
you say that.
what, punching?
Punching.
That's what it is.
Cool.
You're punching above your weight.
How so?
Because the guys maybe the guys you're going for, one, you're not their type, and two, the women that they're attracted to is not you.
He's not you, and that's a simple fact.
I think his issue is
don't worry.
you're just generalizing it and you're
Don't
not
worry.
giving specific.
So
no,
what
because
do you want me to say?
No, because no,
you're black and
He
you're
wants
dark
yes,
and
because
you're
they
fat.
want us to. Yes, that's what they want. Men want
You
us to
think
be
it's the
miserable
black,
like
dark, or
them.
fat?
So what I'm
Well,
asking,
so
what
what
do you
you
want
just
to
said
say?
Lizzo has a beautiful face.
No, but no, we use Precious. We use Precious in
I
example.
know, but
Yeah.
you didn't say Precious has a beautiful face.
No, I
You said
didn't.
Lizzo has a beautiful, and she's
No,
black,
it's
dark,
because
and
no. The reason why I said Precious is because Yusuff said, "Oh, are you using that as example?" Someone said, and I said, "No, I think Precious has a beautiful face." Lizzo has a beautiful face, but I think the only thing that irks men is that you guys want us to tear our friends down.
You want us.
I am not going to
basically-
tear my friends
I don't
down.
think.
no.
Thing is, I can't speak.
But
for all
even-
men,
but even
I don't
in
think
telling
that's what-
my
I
friend
don't think
that-
that's what Brent's trying
But
to do.
even in telling my friend that, oh, it's because you're fat, it's still tearing
Where
her
are you
down.
getting the fat from? That's why I
We're
didn't want to
using
use.
Precious as an example.
I didn't want to use. I started with Wendy Williams. You guys said no.
No,
Alright.
I didn't
But
say
we've
no.
now moved on to Precious. Why are you trying to act like we
You
did
know
not
what?
move
He
on
doesn't
to
find you
Precious?
attractive. He doesn't find you attractive. I can't tell you. I'm not him, so I can't tell you what he finds attractive. And
I
what he doesn't.
want you
But
to
clearly,
remove the fat from Precious's bones.
Okay,
Alright, cool.
so but still,
Take
I could
Precious's
still say,
face.
I could still, but then at that point,
I think she's got a cute face.
at that
She
point,
has a nice
I
smile.
cannot.
Yeah,
me
she's
as a person, especially because of my own personal experience, right? I've dated certain people that if you went back 10 years ago or 15 years ago and me in school, someone would say that I'm punching. If you saw certain people that I've dated, someone would say you're punching. Because back then, my confidence was so shit that I wouldn't even believe that I could get that type of man. So I am not now going to come and say that to another woman and be like,
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I don't think.
I'm not gonna say that.
I don't think a woman should tell her friend.
No.
He doesn't want you because X, Y, Z, and really break it down.
no, I'm not going to do that.
Saying you're not his type
It's fine.
is fine. It's good enough. You don't have to, like she said, break her down.
It's very much so the
Yeah.
friend's approach to do it. And
Yeah.
you should be taking that approach.
Yeah, that's all you have to say. You're
Try
not his type.
Yeah, of course.
Disintegrate her confidence.
But then you tried to dig deep and say, well, what would you tell her? No, we just told her maybe you're just
But that's
not
what I'm
his
saying,
type.
friend. It's not going to be my
But-
job to break it down and say.
And this is it. Just what I'm saying is that you'll find a different way, a more palatable way to basically break it to your friend. But in my understanding, you're saying the same thing.
Well, also, do you know one thing that makes me laugh about men, right? Is that men don't think that women understand where they are. So when we
So
even
what
talk,
have I
because
been
even
trying to
when we
talk,
talk-
so you
because-
understand? You're here
because
with me.
even when we talk
Cool,
about these
yeah, with me.
hypotheticals,
You're here with me.
even when we talk about these, we always have this hypothetical of, because I've had this conversation with someone else just where it's
Yeah.
like, your friend, my friends are 31. My friends are not going to fucking text me and say, oh my God, why doesn't
No, I
fucking
understand-
Koffee
I
Sarah
understand
boy
your
like
circle's a
me?
bit
No,
different.
you also
Sarah who?
understand.
Sirobi.
You also understand where you are as a woman.
All right,
You as a woman,
let's
you
take that.
understand.
Let's take
because
that.
life has never allowed you to not understand where you are
There
in
we
the
go.
pecking
Cool.
order.
100%.
So I'm never
Well,
going to have the conversation with my friend
cool.
to be like, maybe it's because you're not his type. She fucking knows.
Do you think she knows?
knows.
Do you think she knows?
And this is
Most
the
women
question,
know.
because-
most women know. And that's the reason why I can...
So if question, if most
Question?
women know, then why do some women who aren't that particular man's type still take a shot?
But that's what I'm saying. You people come up with bare hypotheticals.
No, it's not
Give me an
hypothetical.
example, because as I said, in my circle, I'm not having conversations with my friends.
But I think it's a fair question to ask, though.
No, I'm not
conversations.
saying. What I'm saying is, I'm not having conversations with my friends saying that they're in DMs of men that they
Fair.
think
That's
is
fair.
out of
And
their
that's
league. Do you
in
get what I
your-
mean?
That's,
If
that's in
they
your
were.
particular
No,
world.
that's what I'm saying.
fair.
But if they are,
But it does
that's because
happen.
they think that they are in that league. They think they are.
Is that-
and
that's
that's
what
all
he's
that
saying.
matters. That's what I'm saying.
But-
No, but that's what I'm saying. But that's all that
they're
matters.
not
But then,
in the league.
yes,
Exactly.
but and that's what I'm saying. So the extension of it is that certain men want us to then go tell our friend, but you're not in that league.
No, it's not.
What am I
Right now,
supposed to
it's
say?
not about you tearing
I
your
don't
friend
think.
down.
I don't think you heard what he
No,
said.
I'm not saying these. I'm saying is because obviously this has come out of a conversation I had with another guy. I'm saying that certain guys, their solution to that issue is you should be telling your friend that's a 4 that she's a 4.
No, but do you know what? I hear that. But Yusuff's question was, and what Brent said earlier is, and you said it, most of us know where we are in the pecking order, right? Most of us are aware. So Yusuff's question is, so if most of you know that you're aware, why are there some women that then still go and punch above? That's the question. And then your
Because
response
they
was,
believe that they can.
okay, and that,
Yeah,
that was
and
just
that's what
the
I
answer.
said, yeah,
but
that
you,
was- they
but
believe-
you didn't say that. You said,
No,
my
I
friends.
did. No.
So
Chris, I said is
Crystal.
I don't. And then so when he asked, I said they believe that they can. They are confident enough to believe that they can.
No,
So
Crystal.
if they are confident to believe that they can,
Crystal, I've been listening. You didn't say that
no, I
originally.
did. I did.
Oh my
When he said, I
goodness.
gave the.
Wait.
I said that I
Confident
don't,
to
and then he
believe
asked the question. And
that
I
they-
said because they believe that they can.
Confident to believe that they can, or do they think that they are where they're not? Or you know what I mean?
No, they have the confidence. Whether you don't think that they are, you're turning a subjective thing. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're turning a subjective thing into an objective thing, right? Somebody thinking that they're there is up to them.
Yeah.
Whether you don't think that they're there is also up to you. We'll just leave it as that. But what I'm saying is sometimes the extension of this conversation is always that certain men, want to then take their opinion and put it onto that woman. If they believe that that's where they are, they can believe that. When sis understands that she's not in that league or whatever, she will also start understanding. But there are plenty of examples of women who this world, we believe that they're punching. Plenty of examples where a woman will post up their man, oh, how did she get him? Plenty of examples of women who the world will say have punched up.
Give me an
Plenty.
example. Give me an example.
Tiny and
Thank
T.I.
you. That is a classic one where the world to this day thinks that she punched up.
Anymore?
What's that guy? There was literally a whole Jesy Williams. Do you remember when Jesy Williams was married to the teacher woman?
No.
Jesy Williams from Grey's Anatomy.
I know, but I don't remember his missus.
Oh,
though.
so she's like very plain.
Omari
J.
Hardwick
Cole.
and his
J.
partner.
Cole. People said, how did these...
I haven't seen his missus.
Ghost.
Yeah. Amari Hardwick. J. Cole. Everyone says, oh my God, how did these... His missus just
Yeah, the
curly
thing
hair.
is, there's always going to be anomalies in these situations.
Exactly, and that's what I'm
Of
saying.
course.
So if my friend is that anomaly, who am I to now come and tell her, no, believe what, because I am not in this world trying to make other people. And I think the reason why we women understand it is because most of the time if you are good friends with your friend, most of the time you've had a conversation with your friend about their insecurities. I don't think there's any friend that I have not had a conversation with them about an insecurity that they may have, whether it's how they feel about their face or their body or whatever. So then why am I now gonna come and tell a woman that you're punching or whatever? Do you think I'm trying to drive people to early suicide? Just because of what men care about? No. In this world, you gotta find one person that finds you nice. The
No,
other
I hear
noises
you, I
don't
hear you.
matter.
I don't think men are out there, they want women to tear each other down. I don't believe that to be true. Even if you have convos with guys and they say, yo, tell your friend she's just not. They don't really mean it. So like, I'm not telling you to don't take it that seriously, but I don't believe that men want other women to go out there and, drag their friends and tell their friends that you're for and, you can't go for him or whatever. I don't believe so. Are there women out there who, punch above their weight? There's men who do it as well. Yes, there is. Each to their own, innit? If you believe in your own source, believe in your source. If you've got the confidence to do it, innit? But if you're constantly, for example, going for a particular type of guy and you're always getting no, then maybe just reflect on that, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? It's true though. If you're always going for a particular type of guy and you're always getting rejected, then maybe that particular guy isn't for you. I'm just saying. But each to their own.
Yeah.
Okay.
What isn't that? And that's the same for guys.
It's fine.
That's a first statement, no?
Yeah, no, it definitely is.
Yeah.
I think some men are just not happy with each to their own.
Yeah, no, obviously. Everyone's different.
And I don't understand why it's such a threat.
What do you mean?
A woman that you don't find attractive liking you, why does it become such a big issue?
It's not a threat. I think, like Gina said, when Gina sees guys in her DMs, she's like, why are you even here? I think it's just that, innit? It's like, rah, you think you can talk to me? I think that's just...
No, that's why I said I get it.
Yeah.
Because me, I open my phone sometimes and I just think, Mezzo.
I mean, obviously,
How dare you?
as human beings, obviously, everyone's got egos. Everyone believes in themselves to a certain level. Everyone believes that, they are somewhere in the pecking order.
And you have a certain type of person that you want to find attractive.
Let's not pretend that we don't feel this way. Innit? So when we see someone who we believe isn't on our level, we'll be like, rah, this person, how dare you talk? I mean, not that rudely, but come on. We all have egos, innit?
Me, I how dare people all the time.
It is what it is.
That's why I'm always guessing like the little chocolate dark skin girls.
Yeah.
Because it's tough in these streets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to, my little niece.
Can you speak louder, please? Because I'm next to you and I can't even hear you.
No, I can hear us.
All right, exactly. You don't have the technology.
Thank you very much, Brent.
Podcast, you don't have the technology.
I don't want it, that's why.
You can hear me. Anyway, yeah, the little girls, my niece is like, she's 6 years old and she's fully black and like the hair is fully 4C and the hair isn't long and flowing like her friend Lucy in school, and she's already doing that whole thing of putting her cardigan on top of her head
To do that?
to be doing that.
I'm done.
Do you know what I mean? And that's the 6-year-old.
Yeah.
So imagine like at 6 you can't even articulate it. So that's why it's important to, you're so pink, you're so beautiful, you're so buff, you sweet thing, And so it's so from early, because people like certain guys will be telling her she's not a 4, she's not a 10, she's a 4. She should stay in her. Absolutely not. My niece is paying.
To be fair, I told my niece Avery she's a black queen, but one time, I think I took it a bit too far. And she told her school friend, "You're not a black queen." I was like, "Oh wow!" I was like, "Oh well, damn!" Like
That's what you need.
She got really upset because she was like, "You can't be a black queen." And I was like, "Avery, yes," but I had to really explain to her. But it was so funny. But I tell my niece all the time that she's a beautiful princess.
As you should.
You are
She's
the source
Don't bring me into
of
this.
my life.
you want some pasta, Gina?
No, I'm alright, man.
You are the source of my strength.
Are you going back to Seventh-day Adventist?
I give my hands in.
All right, guys, we are back after a little brief intermission. Danai, can you give us the
Carry on,
spirituals,
carry on.
please?
You are the source of my strength.
Everyone hold hands, please. Kumbaya.
Nigga, we need to kumbaya. Give me a hand.
But the person who we need to kumbaya with is not
She'll be back, she'll be back, she'll be back.
Guys,
we need a prayer.
Bear with us right now. We are on deep prayer right now because some things have transpired that you won't be privy to, but it's fine. Just know we have a safe space. We have a safe space.
No, because now they're going to think it's me and you, because you know we're always beeping.
Listeners, it wasn't who you think it was. It wasn't who you think it was.
Amen.
All right.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Can we all just
Oh,
be friends?
CLB, been in church.
CRB? What's that mean?
CLB.
CLB? No, I haven't been in church.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, sleep
Sleep,
bay.
babe. So what you saying about them Lakers?
Brent with the Yankee fitted, you know.
New York Yankees.
Brim low, yeah? Like Jay-Z. Oh, okay.
What did you buy her?
What? How did we get here?
I need you. Who is that? I want to know.
It's up to them. It's up to Gina or Brent to tell you
You
what.
have to buy something else now.
Yeah, you
Oh.
definitely will. You need to buy a house, bitch.
You better buy me something too from the time you've golded me, nigga.
And me.
You know what I mean?
I've never goaded you.
It's true. But I just wanted a
Oh.
gift.
Right. Did you hear?
We
you hear
sang
us?
gospel tunes.
You had a little prayer thing.
Do you want to join hands? Join hands. We need the Lord to cleanse.
sleep with one eye.
We need the Lord to cleanse the atmosphere.
So I guess y'all won't be having your talk after today.
My ass is going straight home.
But I'm not even feeling well. That's
I
why
hate
my
you.
brain's all over the place. I'm sick.
There'll
So
be
my,
no.
my mind's sick.
There will be
No counselling session.
No counselling session today. Fuck that nigga.
That is so funny.
Go to my house.
All right, cool. So sleep bay.
You want some pasta?
Take us away.
It actually smells nice. I'm gonna order it
does still.
tomorrow.
What is it?
Are they closed now?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, sleep base. So
There won't even be anyone in to do it.
it says woman exposes alleged sleep bay for denying they were together. So she's put up a
Did you see the picture now?
No, the pictures are really
Those pictures of him weren't flattering
no, they're very out of order.
because he just looked like he was sleeping for the ages, bro. His mouth was all
So it says
open.
you want to
But-
deny again that you've never been here, that we've never fucked.
I didn't want to interrupt.
You probably went to tell everyone that the Yeezy sliders you'd had on were yours, you fucking chicken and chip
And that
boy.
picture, yeah, that picture,
Oh, the
that
picture
picture, he has a
is
sheet wrapped around his.
a towel.
It's a
Oh, towel.
towel.
Is it a towel?
All the way up.
It's,
No, but
it's wrapped around his chest.
literally
Like a picture.
no, and then you want to deny it again. So Junior or whatever you want to call yourself, yeah, you are the most ungrateful person I've ever met in my entire life. You are a liar. You want to tell people that you don't know me, but you don't want to tell people that you've lived with me, that I've fed you, washed your dirty underwear, stitched your clothes that you've ripped. You don't want to tell people that I've bought you shit and that I've sat here all suicidal and you didn't say shit.
Suicidal.
You don't want to tell people that you've come to Manny to DJ for free and you didn't know where to stay and that I've booked a hotel for you. But you have the audacity to stay in my house for a good month, messaging Gyal while you're in my bed while I'm going through shit myself that clearly includes you too. Junior, your behavior is disgusting. No wonder you don't want anyone to know what you're up to, Car. You've got a girl that doesn't know that you're fucking other girls. Then there's a video out here sleeping in my house like this. Nah, the videos are so disrespectful because you know you know when someone is sleeping like they paid rent? Like, you know, like he is sleeping.
But the thing is, at that point, they didn't have any beef.
What
So
happened?
why is she filming him?
Because I think she filmed it for bands. It can only be for that because
I know,
it's
but
quite hilarious.
Don't film me
Mm.
without my permission, especially when I'm sleeping. I think that's disrespectful.
No, I'd
Yeah.
film me.
Huh?
I'd film me.
I know that's just disrespectful.
No.
If you were sleeping funny,
Yeah, I'm like, the amount of times, yeah, I'll film you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at
Mouth is open.
Yeah, I know you film me, but I'm still saying don't film me.
Yeah. But I'm saying that I
Yeah.
know that she didn't do it because she thought later on I'm going to have dirt on him.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So
yeah,
in the
exactly.
moment,
It's banter, innit?
yeah.
Or like maybe she would have showed him the next day and laughed about it. But like, look how he was sleeping yesterday.
But
Moving
now,
mad.
in hindsight, she used it to drag him in it.
Yeah, but
it's embarrassing on her as well, though, man.
But clearly she doesn't care.
no, but you know what it is? Because they're very unflattering, so it also speaks to you and it's like, oh, I'm way too sexy for this. And I thought, okay,
But you liked him enough.
You see,
Was she?
to pay for a hotel for him.
I think she's nice.
Was she way too sexy?
No,
but-
in this,
no,
in
but
this
was she?
She's pretty.
No, but was she way too sexy?
she's nice.
Is what I'm saying.
She's way too sexy for that situation.
Because remember, he hasn't got a trim in it, so he ain't looking his best.
No, it's not about him looking, it's the situation.
No,
No,
but
the
the
situation
original,
is-
but the
situation is
original
crazy.
picture of him doesn't look that bad though, where
Man
he's
was
got
a
a trim and he's.
Man's a
Did you see his reply?
No, what was his?
What, a homosexual?
Yeah, he was a homosexual.
Oh, when
Oh,
they
yeah.
went to bed. Oh, is this him?
Yeah.
This shaking his head.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He was a
He says
homosexual,
sleep
bro.
babe, they said, and he puts. the
I think
cover
why
over his head.
do you want to embarrass yourself on social media like this?
Someone said because women are suicide bombers. They don't mind blowing themselves up as long as we also
It's
hurt.
true. Like
We'll be collateral
like you
damage, no
said,
problem.
We're all dying.
This is embarrassing
We're all dying
for
today.
both of them. I think more so him because he's the one getting dragged. But still, you're putting your business out there, like header videos, header.
Yeah, but look at Lani. She was really
Yeah, but Lani's a bit
a bit.
crazy. No, I'm joking. I'll play, no.
I remember when.
She's a particular case. That's what I'll say. She's a
Yeah,
particular case. So, ladies, thoughts on this? Thoughts? Have you ever done this before?
This is nonsense.
Do you
So
girls
old
have
for
the
this.
capacity to out someone on social media?
Yusuff, you see the way my pride and ego is set up here?
Yeah. But
I've already told you guys
but
that I'm a
you did
sexual.
technically because
No, I
your whole come up
threatened.
was coming off bashing a guy, wasn't it?
What?
Oh, is that where we're going and what we're trying to do?
What?
No, I just stumbled here. I didn't really plan it.
You bashed off a guy? What's
He's
going on
trying
here?
to say that
Not
my
bashed
come up
off.
in terms of like my brand and how I got here. I didn't talk about my story though, so I didn't
Wait,
bash the guy.
what? I'm confused.
You know how basically the reason why I got into fitness is because I came out of
yeah,
like,
but
a
she
bad
didn't
relationship.
sell any
That's
story.
what I'm saying.
I know,
So
I'm joking,
I
obviously, she didn't do that.
I didn't sell a story or
I
bash
know,
anyone.
I
I
know.
just said I came out of a bad relationship. I didn't go
Yeah.
into detail. Only those that know. So
Yeah.
not me.
But I am a psychosexual, as I've said it very
Mm.
clearly on this pod, so that could never be me anyway.
A
I'm not
psychosexual.
I'm a psychosexual.
Money.
I like
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
I'm not washing anyone's pints. I'm not sewing anyone's clothes.
She's saying this wouldn't be her.
It
She's
wouldn't
not
be
house
me.
and
That's
stuff.
what I'm saying. I'm saying.
No, but he's saying, would you ever out
would you
a
out
I'm
a
guy?
saying, we won't get to that stage. What am I outing?
No, it don't have to be this.
No,
particular
just
scenario.
a
It could be
guy in
anything.
general.
Oh, no, there's nothing to... I think these things are only fun in the timeline because we always laugh at people being broke. I don't know what else you'd out about a guy that people would care. Like the only time you can be, oh, he cheated on me. Okay, cool. The timeline will get over it. But these things are only funny because we laugh at broke people.
I think even if it's cheating, I think it's.
I don't even think it's the broke thing for
it's
me.
the manner in which he cheated. I guess.
Like
Yeah,
forget
but the
even.
timeline will get over it. Like Giveon and what's her name?
The timeline-
Giveon and Justin Sky broke up yesterday. She was tweeting It was the day
Yeah,
and
of
we moved
course,
on.
of course, I'll get over it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
But the reason why we're bantering is because of this, because everyone keeps saying he's a homosexual.
I didn't even see that. Until.
So I wouldn't out a guy.
No, okay. Forget even the circumstances.
Mm.
Just on a surface level. If a guy did you dirty, do you have the capacity, do you think, to out him on social media? I don't think you will because I know your character.
No.
Okay.
So yeah, that's...
But also
that's
because
literally
I
it.
know, because it won't be something that the timeline will find funny, I'll just catch corn. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, I feel like
Yeah.
people
But do you
just be
think
like,
people... I don't think people do it because they want the timeline to find it funny though. I think...
No,
They-
I think that they want the
they do
timeline
it
to
because-
vindicate them or to make them feel better about what happened to them.
And to make
Or
the other
to
person
drag
like
that
yeah,
guy.
that's
But
what
I'm
it
saying,
is.
but-
So it's
but-
not about it being funny.
No, but I'm saying, but then let's say if it's like someone cheating, it's like sometimes you're even the one that's catching corn. Do you get what I mean?
I think they just want to embarrass the other
Yeah,
It's
person.
about embarrassing the other person.
And if the timeline then embarrasses me, I've then lost for no reason. So I'm just not that type of person in it because I don't want to invite people into my business for me to even catch any backlash. Because there's always, because even in cheating, there's always going to be something. Like, let's say if somebody finds the picture of the girl that the guy cheated, be like, oh yeah, but I get it now. Because look at her. There's always going to be something that will come back to you and I don't like it. I don't like embarrassment. I'm not interested in people knowing my business. So I could never out a man for anything because there's nothing.
I don't like people know my business either. I
Yeah,
agree
it's
with
just,
you.
nah.
I agree with you.
Anyway, yeah, what's the cause? I can't do embarrassment. So it will never be me.
Anyway, let me eat my pasta.
Okay, on to another topic I saw. So obviously,
You don't want to ask my opinion?
I thought you should do this week is nice. So I thought I thought you didn't have an opinion.
Should
as
refer
guest, and
to
you're just
something else.
overlooking me.
Go on,
Okay,
go on,
go
go
on.
on, go
Me,
on.
I'm too old for that shit. I don't do any of those things.
Aren't we you?
Next, thank you.
Oh,
Next
yeah.
topic. Thank you.
Okay, so Oloni put out a thread.
Please, my friend, can you stop chewing on the mic?
Oh, sorry, I'm really enjoying.
Please.
About Hinge. Oh, I've lost it. Why?
By the way, Oloni is
Oh.
a terrorist, by the way.
Why?
Why?
She's a terrorist.
Yeah, can I ask why?
Men hate
Why is she a
her so
terrorist?
much.
Why? Yeah, why?
Because these threads are very vicious, bro.
Like what? What is it? What is it this time?
This is a good
Just
thread.
women
This
having a good
Go
time.
on.
it's a nice thread.
Women having a good time.
Is it?
Yeah, just people
No,
having their hinge stories.
It was the thread. This was about the count.
No, it was about nice.
No.
No. It was about like love stories. It was cute. It was about
How people
how people met on
Oh,
Hinge.
Well, she done another thread a couple of days ago about ladies. DM me your real body count and all this other stuff.
Oh, okay.
What's the
Yeah.
problem?
Huh?
What's the problem?
Karen, read me your.
That's them saying their truth.
So it says we always hear the funny and interesting stories about Hinge, but ladies, I know you have some happily ever afters because my friends do and my friends' friends do. I want screenshots, photos of dates, photos of y'all now, anything. Replay and show me how you met your partner on Hinge. So this says we met on Hinge in March 2019, engagement, traditionally married, cute baby, white wedding in 2022. It worked for me, Sha. And there's a picture of her partner, and their child.
Can I interject quickly? I understand now why people like negative gossip because this is not interesting.
Oh, okay.
No. No. I get it.
feed off
No, I get it now because this happy story shit is not interesting at all.
Okay.
But so I get why people love negativity. But carry.
I met my boyfriend on Hinge last year. He took my hand at the end of our first date. So I thought it was all over. We just got back from our trip to Rome yesterday. There's a picture of the couple.
That looks nice. Huh?
Another couple. Met my soulmate on Hinge last year at the beginning of the pandemic. He was the only person that was intentional about a full-minute connection with me. He's really stuck beside me through all my life changes, loving beyond space and time. Another couple. Met on Hinge during the pandemic. Had our first date on FaceTime. It lasted 8 hours. Moved in together after 4 months and now saving to buy our first home. Wow. Met my boyfriend on Hinge and he was the only one to fully get my prompt. Didn't kiss me on the first date, so thought he wasn't interested. Now here we are almost a year and a half later. I wish I had screenshots of our first conversation, but I met my partner on Hinge. We started December 30th, 2019, met early. January 2020, have been together since. Another one, met on Hinge just over a year ago. He's everything I asked for and something. Met on Hinge.
Does she have a partnership with Hinge or something?
He was the only one out of my literal 200 plus men to comment on the very last picture that wasn't a first trap. It's also my absolute fave picture of me from a mini comic con. We talked about robotics, went on a date, got my black blown the fuck out and happily ever after. Hinge bought me my favourite person, couldn't ask for a better boyfriend. There's nothing else I can say. But yeah, you get the drift. Basically, people are finding love on Hinge. So what are you man saying about Hinge? You going on a dating site or, I'm not going to lie, I'm not sold.
I've done it twice and deleted my profile.
Really?
I've never used a dating site. Never had any interest in them, to be fair.
It was cool.
I'm happy that people find love on there.
I think I even saw you there.
You're a damn liar.
Good. Ishmael.
Oh, you mean a fake profile?
Yeah.
Oh. Why didn't you tell me?
You had already put it up on your page.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nah. It's not really my thing.
No?
No.
Well, you're at the game now anyway, so you don't need to.
CLB.
Please.
But I've done it. Do you know what? I think for me, the only reason why I can't keep having the how are you conversation with 25 niggas. So there was one time when I forgot about it. I came back and had like 70 likes. And having to go through, and if you don't pay for Hinge Premium, you have to go through each one at a time and reject or whatever, and then you get the next person. That was long. I remember going to Dubai, my friend being a bit bored and changing locations to Dubai and like, seeing men. There seems to be like good quality, like good looking men. But I can't be bothered with small talk with like complete strangers. And I know that I'm lazy, so I'm not even gonna come meet you. So
How much was the premium?
The fact that you have to pay is kind of funny to me.
I don't know, maybe like £40. Why do
yeah?
you want to pay for it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What,
why
a
do you want to pay
month?
for it?
Yeah.
A month or like
Can't be
one
a
off.
month.
I think it was one off.
I got invited to like a
I'll pay for the
celebrity
convenience,
one.
to be honest.
What, Bumble, would you say?
I'll pay for the convenience. Sorry.
Yeah,
Gina.
pay for me. Pay for me.
Yeah.
Where?
I can't function.
Oh, heartbroken. Pay for me.
So dumb.
I can't breathe.
And then at my wedding, I'll dedicate the day to you.
Cool.
And then I'll give you your £40 back.
Okay, so will you go and Hinge, madam? I'm just
You
chewing in
should
my
try
ear.
it. You should try it.
No, I'm alright, man.
You should try it, man.
I'm cool.
I'm going to set you up.
No, don't you dare.
And then I'm going to send all your people like, look, Gina.
No, I think that would rattle me. I think mine is more a pride thing, you know. I just don't want people to know my business.
Because you're famous, isn't it?
No, it's true. You don't want people to know
You're
you're single.
famous.
No, I just don't want people to know my business. Oh, I saw just Gina on Hinge. No, thank you.
Yeah, no, it's bait. It's
long.
bait. It's very, very bait. Because I saw friends and I matched them just to be like, what the fuck are you doing here? So yeah.
See what I'm saying? I don't want people in my business.
So but they're not in your business. They're just not your
Technically,
Hinge.
they are. Like, I know, obviously, if I'm single, you'd assume that I'm either dating or whatever,
Yeah.
right? And it's nice to keep it as an assumption.
Yeah.
But seeing me on a dating site is proper confirmation. It's like, oh my gosh, I saw you on Hinge. How's it going? It's just
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh,
Yeah, I get you. I think you're putting too much emphasis on people caring when they don't really care. They'll look at it, they'll think, oh, Gina's on Hinge, and that's it. They won't care anymore.
I don't want people in my business.
No, it is a bit awkward. I've met guys, but like, oh yeah, we matched on one guy on Clubhouse and was like, oh, we matched on Hinge, but you ignored me. I'm like, so why the fuck are you
If I was on Hinge,
announcing this
I'll
on
own it, so.
Clubhouse?
You what?
I'll own it if I was on Hinge.
Fair enough. I don't want to be on Hinge.
But there should be a dating site for
Millionaires, yeah, I want it.
people like you guys who are visible and
I don't want to date other visible people.
I
Yeah,
got
but
invited to like
not so much.
not celebrity, but I don't know what it is, but it's like an A-list kind of like dating, but you have to be invited to go on the site and then you have to pay monthly membership.
I think it's the same one that Coffee's on.
Why? But
I don't know.
there isn't that many people.
No, but
be on there.
So obviously the fact that you're paying means you're gonna get a certain level of person. Well,
What
Is
that's
it?
the
You're
idea.
eating nothing.
No, I don't think so.
It's actually finished.
Do you think? What do you think? Do you think because you pay for a service that everyone is going to be attractive or something?
No,
No,
not
they're
even that. I mean,
serious.
just talking about the kind of person that you're gonna
And
be
they're
meeting.
looking for
Someone's
like a
willing
serious
to
candidate.
pay every month.
No, but someone could just lie.
It's true.
What do you mean,
niggas
just
be
lie?
lying.
You're saying because you're paying for this, that the candidates are going to be of a certain level.
I'm just even thinking of a sound mind, like no, but do you get what I mean?
No, but I don't. Is there a vetting process for signing up to a dating
Yeah,
site?
these
No,
ones
there is.
definitely will be.
Yeah, and
these-
there's like and you've got like terms and conditions.
yeah, for
in
these
terms
ones
of
there
like
definitely will be.
like
Exactly, and that person could just lie.
in terms of conditions, in terms of like not data protection, but you know what I mean? Like not
Yeah, no.
there's things that
NDAs
there's rules,
and
yeah,
stuff,
NDAs
yeah.
and stuff that you
Yeah.
have to like.
Would you allow yourself to be set up on a blind date?
Oh, I don't know.
I might
It's-
set you up.
It depends who the person is, because if the person knows my bag, then
I'm
I
gonna set you up.
I'm not gonna lie. I would never. Sorry, to cut you off. I would never trust a girl to set me up on a blind date.
no. I mean, my friends.
What, for a girl? Yeah.
100%.
Impossible.
I wouldn't trust a guy. I would trust. So,
You
I'm
trust
saying
a girl?
I'm saying my
No,
female
I would
friend.
never trust a girl.
Yeah,
to
but
set
we
me up
would-
on
we-
a
Yeah,
blind
so
date.
would you?
Yeah.
But you
trust
trust
a
your
guy.
boy, right? If your boy set you up on a blind date,
Yeah, of course.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's
So
what we do.
I'm not you trying to set me up with somebody.
Yeah,
If Crystal's like, gee, you know what? I've got someone for you, because I know Crystal
Yeah, I
knows
know her
me
bag.
yeah.
and she knows my bag. I would be comfortable enough to
Psychosexual
go.
and that.
But if I go and it's not what I'm trying to achieve, I'll be so angry.
Yeah.
I'll be like
But
how?
I'll say, but Gina, he has money.
Because even going back to the comment we had earlier, like,
That's what I
with-
say. He has money.
like I'll be having conversations with people about a certain person, and it's like the disparity in which we find this person attractive is so vast.
Oh really?
I was chatting to my sister the other day about a particular girl, and she was like, "No, she's gorgeous. She's beautiful." I'm like, "No, she's not." So it's like, how do you
Really?
think she's here, and I think she's here?
But I think
Like,
because we also look at
it's weird.
personality.
no,
I
she-
think
no,
personality can
she-
elevate someone in our eyes.
No, I think it can in men's eyes as well.
No, as in your sister knows her personality already, probably. So that's already elevated.
Yeah,
it.
I think
Whereas
that's true.
you don't know, so it's not.
No,
so
no,
I get
no.
it. I do get
I know
that.
this particular girl. I know her personality personally because I know her personally. My sister knows her personality as well, but only through socials, isn't it?
Mm.
But it was like, but I find that common with girls anyway. Like it's kind of what we were talking about before. But sometimes it's not just you gassing up your friend to give her confidence. You actually genuinely believe
That this person's
that
nice.
this person is like, whoa,
Yeah.
and I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair play.
But again, because it goes down to type.
What's that?
Would you trust me?
I'm trying to look at your track record.
But you know what? Do you know what?
I probably would trust you. Yeah, I think I'll trust you. My sister, no.
But then, do you know what? Sometimes to put a spanner in the work, sometimes there are some guys that are just blinded by a certain attribute. Do you get what I mean? It's like some guys might be blinded that the girl's light skin or that she's got ass or whatever. So there might be certain women that men will look at them like, right, you find her attractive. But then sometimes just be like, oh, what in... So sometimes when I ask, oh, what in particular? There might be like one certain attribute. I'm like, oh, so that's blinding you to everything else.
Yeah.
Sometimes I also see that, like, the reverse when I'm talking to some of my guy friends. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I wouldn't have thought that you'd find her attractive.
Question. So for a guy like Yusuff and a guy like me, would you recommend Gina to Yusuff?
Yeah.
And how about to me?
No.
How come?
Because Gina likes ass. Yusuff likes ass and has made it perfectly clear that he likes ass. So I already know there's an attribute that he's going to like, right? She's also a very beautiful woman. He likes pretty faces. Da-da-da-da. You, on another hand, you have never really come across to me as someone who just focuses on looks.
I don't just focus on looks.
No, I'm not saying that.
So quickly you said that.
No.
Because
I'm not
that's
saying, no.
the narrative that was being
No,
painted.
that's what I'm saying. You don't come across someone that focuses on looks. So I can't
that?
pinpoint a certain person. No, so what I was
What did you
saying
say?
is, no, so what I was saying is I can't pinpoint a certain person for him. Whereas for Gina and you, it's because I can pinpoint that this is the type of woman that you like. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Whereas for Brent, because Brent...
Yusuff's when he first met me, I looked tired and old.
Yeah, she did still.
Tired and old.
But you agreed that you got the Benjamin Button look, thing going on. So now you're aging backwards. But whereas
No,
Brent,
different.
like, to be honest, I don't even know what you like physically. Because even when we've had that conversation, you skirt around it.
I like Gina.
Get out of here, man. So that's why I would...
If you liked her, you wouldn't treat her so badly.
Yeah.
You got that.
Huh?
No, Gina, you're dumb. Yeah.
Yes, they did, because they heard the whole kumbaya thing.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely I would recommend Gina to Yusuff.
All right, cool. Is she correct? Is she wrong?
That she would recommend
Is
it
she
to me.
wide off the mark?
What do you mean?
That
She
Gina
get
will be your type.
right.
Certain things. What else to talk
But
about?
he's a CLB. He's a CLB. No, but actually, no. What is your type? Outside of Gina, what is your type?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Anybody black?
No. I got standards.
Why are you eating so much?
You got
Like,
what?
oh,
what do you mean
hungry,
you
bro.
got standards?
Do you know she ate at my
Anybody
house
black?
before she got here?
And you're even eating things in the wrong order. That was
Innit?
that was eating sweets. Then you had a
Savoury.
meal.
Then she went back to
Now you're having
sweets.
chocolate. Your belly
Who
just...
eats Kit Kat that way?
When she knows she's on camera.
What? Break it apart?
Yeah.
Of course you break it apart.
Have you
Yeah.
broke it apart?
The two fingers.
Let me
You
see.
eat the two fingers together.
You eat, yeah, do you?
Oh, you know what?
That's
thought you had-
barbaric.
no. From where I'm sitting,
What,
it
you don't-
looks
you don't
like
snap it in half?
you
Yeah,
literally bit
eating
both
that,
of...
that is barbaric, bro.
No, I thought
That's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
thought she
It's not
ate...
barbaric, but
No, but sitting here, it looks like
she bit
you
the
bit
two.
two from
Nah,
the...
that's barbaric,
That's what I was
bro.
thinking.
No, but I have done that before.
What's your own?
Do you have a worm?
I'm training. And I'm doing it.
I know. What is your type?
Let's say, do you have a worm, you know?
What is your type? You pissed me off, bro.
Yeah, ask me a question.
British man sentenced to 25 years in prison
Mm.
in Dubai over CBD oil.
Of course
Thoughts?
it's black. Of course
Oh, I saw that.
it's
Oh,
black,
CBD
innit?
oil.
No, I think it was white.
Is you white?
I don't know.
Yeah.
if it's black. Wow,
It was white. I saw a picture. It was white guy.
CBD oil is like the cannabis oils.
Oil.
Yeah.
That you
Yeah.
rub on your skin?
No,
How do you consume them?
Sometimes you can just take it as like a
You can have it as a liquid.
yeah, just like,
Yeah.
Oh.
or you could put it in food. You can.
Gets you high?
No, I think that's why you do CBD because it takes away that effect of weed. It's just a pure oil.
It kind of not mellows you, but calms you down,
Relaxes
and it's
you.
like it's for healing, right?
Yeah, people use it for
A lot
like,
of it for like arthritis.
yeah,
and,
they
like,
even sell it in Holland and Barrett's. now.
Yeah.
I was
CBD
recommending
oil.
to have it to help me sleep.
Mm.
So I might be using it soon still. Thoughts on this? 25 years is quite steep, no?
You better Dubai, man.
They don't
Yeah, it's a white guy.
No, but
White guy.
but the UK government has to intervene, no? Surely.
Who told you to go there?
No, but 25 years
Wait,
for
what did he
CBD
do?
oil.
Was he selling it?
No,
he
had it in
was
his
found
car.
he was found in his it was in his
So he said
possession.
his friend left it in his car when he dropped his friend off to the airport. like 2 weeks before, and then he got stopped.
Are you in out?
But it's interesting because obviously I don't know I'm one thing, sorry guys, because I hate it when people say I don't know the facts, so I should have read. But why did the police stop him? Like, how did he get searched? Like, what happened?
Yeah, I'm not sure why he was stopped, but in these, obviously you know about law, more so than us, everyone in the room. If something is like very unjust, can the UK government intervene?
Yeah, they can, but then sometimes the reason why you won't is because you feel like, you know, with like pick your battles.
Yeah.
Then they'll be like, is this a diplomatic fight that we need to fight right now?
Yeah.
Or is there bigger things that we should try and deal with?
Yeah, there's bigger things, but when you really think about how long the sentence is,
Probably the UK government are probably doing
that's
something in the
madness.
background.
25
It's
years.
a white man. They're going
Yeah, it's a white
they're going
man.
to collect
Yeah.
their brother.
Yeah.
They're probably doing something in the
They'll
background.
collect him.
I hope they do, not because...
So what's he doing? Is he selling it?
No, he just had
his
it.
possession.
He's had
Wait,
it
no, I
in
don't
possession.
understand. What
In
is
Dubai,
what
it's
is
absolutely banned.
what is the quantity though? Because
No, in Dubai, it's banned. You
No,
cannot
how much did he have? He had
any
4.
weed.
like I
4
know,
bottles or
obviously,
whatever.
I know that over there they don't play with a
Yeah,
lot of stuff
no
in it.
weed,
They're
none.
not they're not liberal. They take things very, very, very seriously. So I'm not surprised. Obviously, it's excessive,
Yeah.
but bruv, you're in another man's land, innit? So
Because I think they've relaxed rules about certain things, but other things they're like, no, like you can drink in Dubai.
That's the thing about Dubai. Dubai is weird because obviously it's a Muslim country, but they pick and choose because of tourism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like when I was in Dubai, I couldn't wear my bikini past a certain point.
Yeah, you can't, yeah.
So you have to be naked with the heathens.
Yeah.
Like,
But as soon as you cross here,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Holy
you
Land.
can't.
you
Yeah.
can party,
So-
listen to music, drink alcohol.
You can even buy pork
You know what I'm
in
trying to say?
Waitrose.
So it's like they pick and choose. So to me, it's kind of unfair because you're picking and choosing what you're allowed in your country, but you decided because he has CBD oil in his car, you can give him 25
No,
years
but
in
it's
prison.
very
Yes.
clear that weed. It's been very clear for years that weed is banned in Dubai. So yeah, they pick and choose,
Yeah,
but,
but
it's very
yeah, but
clear.
isn't CBD oil illegal? So illegal.
Yeah, in other places, just not there. They done told you they don't want none of
Yeah.
that weed.
You can't come and
Yeah.
challenge another man's.
They said they don't
law.
want
No,
weed.
I understand. If that's the law in that
Mhm.
land, that's the law in that land. But that's a very excessive sentence. Like,
It is excessive.
maybe
That's
it's
crazy.
to make an example.
Yeah, of him. They
And be
always.
like-
you don't watched it. You don't didn't watch it, so
No,
it's
didn't
not,
watch
it's
it.
not really a
Okay, no.
conversation.
I just saw the knockout. We can talk about the knockout.
He
He
saw
went.
it.
They went to 11 rounds. Was it 11 rounds?
Mm.
Wait,
mean,
11 rounds.
I didn't see any of that. I didn't see. Is how many rounds you go use?
What?
What? Go on.
No, I'm joking.
11? No.
Have you ever done 11 rounds?
What's the most rounds
No.
you've done?
What type of silly question is that?
What's the most
11
rounds?
rounds.
What's the most?
Yeah,
rounds
what's the
you've
most
done?
rounds you done?
Maybe like 4 or 5.
How long it would though? Like
I don't know. I
in
don't
total?
I didn't time it.
Just give an estimate.
I didn't time it.
Just give an
I
estimate
don't know.
off the top of your head.
I have no idea.
Boring.
Brent? How many rounds you been?
2.
Really?
They gave me no 2 rounds.
What did you say?
They gave me no 2 rounds.
Gina?
Crystal,
Oh, many.
how many if you're trying to pride a specific number?
There was one time it wasn't rounds, but it was up for 3 hours, and even I had to tap out.
What, 3 hours of constant sex or 3 hours
Constant.
of breaks?
Constant. Even I had to tap out. I tapped out.
So he didn't bust for 3 hours.
No, he bust and then carried on.
He was on
What
something.
kind of human is
No,
that?
he was on something. He was on something.
I had to tap
You
out.
can't bust.
What about you? How many rounds? I knew this. Her face.
I don't talk about these things. You people.
There's no way a human being
You people.
can have sex for 3 hours.
people, you
bust
don't
and
go to
carry on
church?
for
How
3
many
hours.
rounds?
You people, you don't go to
Just
church.
answer
at
the
all.
question. How
Do
many
you not
rounds?
read your Bible?
How many rounds?
I'm a lady.
Do you have
I
oil?
don't talk about those things. You asking me how many rounds?
I don't ask you.
You asking me how many rounds? Embarrassing. I'm a
2,
virgin.
4, 6.
I'm a
I'm
Oh,
a purely virgin.
virgin.
Oh my God,
Purely
I love this skit. It's like they're saying that Judgment Day is coming this Saturday. But I'm telling them that they should please hold on because I know they're married. And it's like I'm not a virgin.
Yeah. That is dope.
That is the
It's on
best.
Jules' song,
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah, that is the best.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. But if,
So you know you're married, but you're not a virgin.
But go on.
is what
no,
you're saying.
if I was to break my virginity, if I was,
Yeah.
you know,
How
You do
many
10 rounds, eh?
me, I would aim for like. Let me think about it.
They're annoying.
You know, like
4, 5, 6,
Mm.
7.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Mm.
Something like that.
Mm. You know when the AC is on.
Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes if you do those things,
Yeah.
you have to think about the cootie cat.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Take us there.
The cootie cat is a muscle.
Yeah.
You can't be think about it. Sex is just going in and out, in and out. You can't be doing that for hours. Who you man that hype on the thing talking about? Oh yeah, I go 200 rounds. Lies. Because even your penis, even your this, your that, it's not good. You can hurt yourself.
I just told you,
know-
that
do you know
3
people go-
hours of
do you know
constant
people
sex
go
is
to
a myth.
hospital? Do you know?
Huh?
I know somebody
I
who went to
tapped out, it was
hospital.
What for what?
I know somebody that went to hospital because he got stuck. That's the
Where?
problem. That's the problem. Anyway,
He got stuck where?
Got stuck where?
no. When he tried to do something,
Mm.
and then he got stuck. So you
What?
can't do
Did
that.
you
got-
put
he
it in the
got stuck where?
ass?
As in,
Did he put it in the ass?
he missed the hole,
Oh.
went somewhere else, and then
Oh.
phew,
In the
What's that?
ass.
that's not my story. It can
Mm.
never be. That's why you can't play games like that.
Must have been loose, boy.
Loosey
If he
goosey.
just went straight in like that.
Nah, that force though.
What?
That force.
Oh, he just pammed it in. They must have ripped it, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't there. So I don't know.
Crazy.
I don't know.
Crazy times.
Wow.
All right. Anything else on the docket?
Sports report.
No?
And now a word from our sponsor.
Oh yeah, I find that really cute when you guys.
Things have been weird, man, since you two argued, bro. I don't know. The vibe's gone.
We didn't
down a
argue.
bit
Do you want to
still.
talk? Do you
It's
wanna
because his
hash-
mind isn't. You guys want to kiss and
You
make
guys
up?
want to make up, man?
No, I need to basically think about what I've done.
Yeah.
And I need enough time so that when it is I apologize, it feels sincere.
Okay.
And
I hear that.
I don't think that I've
You've really assessed the situation properly. I get
because
it.
I'm still being flipping mischievous in my head, innit? So
Wow.
I need some time.
See?
All right, let's get a word from our sponsor.
Oh wait, another docket.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, sorry. There's a video of this guy, yeah, and he's on a podcast, and he's saying that he was chatting up a girl in the club or a bar or whatever, and they're talking. He said, it was so great. I even bought her a drink. He bought her a drink.
Mm.
They're talking, Then he asked her for the number. She said no. He claims she said it rudely. Oh, we can never verify this. She goes to the toilet and leaves her bag there. He then steals her bank card, and goes on a shopping spree with the bank card for 2 days.
Mm.
Guys,
Say that, sorry.
That's
so basically, this
egregious.
guy met a girl in
Yeah.
the bar. I can
Yeah.
even play it. I can play the video if you want.
Alright, go on.
He met a girl in the bar, and basically, I'll play it, and then you guys can.
Are you asking us whether or not we think it was
Yeah,
just...
what do you think about it? Wait, hold on. Because he's basing it on she was rude when she said no.
No, there is no justification for what he done.
Wait, let me put. What's the thing?
I say the audio first.
Yeah, just play it out loud so we can, because I haven't got headphones in it. So.
Oh,
First time, like, she was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go see my friend. I was like, oh, should I forget your number? Yeah. She looked at me and went, no. And I was like, that's just rude. Do you know what I mean? So I went back to the bar, like, and I looked to my right. And I see she's left her purse. Yeah, where's that out? Fuck that bitch. I see she's left her purse. Fuck that bitch. She said no to you. How dare she? No, I don't mind you saying no. It was the rudeness after I'd been nothing but nice. And listen, you don't have to give me a number. You don't have to do that. Of course, I'm not. Nice guys finish long. I just didn't like the rudeness of it. And then I thought to myself, I don't have to give your purse back. True that, but you didn't have to rob her either. So, what I did that night, yeah, is I said to the man, yo, drinks on me. Oh my God. I said, drinks on me. Yeah. I got a man around the drinks, yeah, and afterwards we had like an afters at ours, yeah. And everyone was like, oh, I'm hungry. I'm like, don't worry, I got this, innit? Random people, like, there was a couple random people there, yeah. I bought bare pizzas for everyone. I was like, raw, Mike, you just bought pizzas for everyone. I'm like, listen, I got you guys, man. It's all calm, like, I got you, man, and I got pizza for you. Even the next day, like, my boy that lived in like another flat, I went to his yard, helped order him pizza as well. We tried again in the morning, got even more pizza. We were living life.
What?
You know what it is? I was thinking, but how did he know her PIN number? Or like,
No, he's doing it online.
yeah, so when...
the back.
No, he's
How does he know
he's
address?
ordering pizza online.
No, I was going to say her address, but it was her person, her license was probably in there or whatever. That's so scummy. And the fact that you're even proud to say it, it's trampish. Do you know why I don't rate it at all? Because
sound like Uncle Tom.
you got rejected and you can say that she was rude to you, whatever, but that doesn't justify or warrant you going to spend money because someone rejected you or because someone was rude. You're a fucking tramp. Sorry. I don't rate that. And you're bare busting up with your boys. And they're laughing at you. How can she fucking say no to you? See that entitlement? It gets on my nerves.
Because you people like to talk about women entitlement.
No, it's too entitled because she rejected you. Because let's break it down. Forget the fact that I don't even think it's a case of her saying no rudely. It's because she rejected you. Just admit it. She crushed and burnt your ego. So you thought you needed to get one up on her. So my way to get back at you is to do X, Y, and Z because people are rude to us all day long. Yeah, like everyone's rude to you. Like you get rudeness from strangers, but it doesn't. For me, if someone's rude to me, a stranger's rude to me, I'm not getting you back by spending your peas or like I don't see how it
equates.
No.
Yeah, of course not.
So because you burn your ego, this is what you did.
Sounds like they're kids.
You will suffer.
Yeah,
that's a grown man.
This sounds like
That was a grown man.
Sounds like a like 20.
certain things I can't entertain because one, this is immaturity, innit? And the stupidity, and I can't even comprehend what they've done.
I hope the girl
So it's like I can't even
finds this out,
Bruv, and
takes the
reports into
audio,
police.
reports him, and he gets done for it. That
Fraud.
would literally make my day. I'm not gonna lie. I would be so happy.
Somebody added the Met Police in the comments.
No, I would do that. Are you all right? You're coming to brag because you used my car to go buy a bare pizza because I said no to you.
Yeah.
It's
You're a
actually
waste,
crazy.
man.
And someone who said these are the type of man that also spike her drink in the club, bruv.
Bro. Because of ego.
Because of ego, because she was rude. As you said, sometimes that rudeness is just in your head.
And I bet you she weren't even that rude.
And I think that's why sometimes a man be like, because before he was like, I even bought her a drink. And you were in a bar, you were talking to people. You're buying drinks.
You see, this is why, yeah. Some of my friends would tell me that I'm useless, yeah. Because
you don't take the drinks.
I don't take drinks. I don't take
Yeah.
gifts. I think everything is transactional when it comes to the opposite sex. I'm not gonna lie. So if a guy shows interest in me and he wants to buy me a gift or spend money on me and he's not my man, I can't accept it because I believe that it's transactional, and I believe that the moment I accept it, you believe that you're going to get something in return.
Yeah.
Or if you make a pass at me or you do something, I'm going to feel like I'm obliged to kind of give in.
Yeah.
So because of those reasons, I don't do it.
Yeah. And it's kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't as a woman. Because when women say, oh yeah, I need a man to spend money on me, whatever, if he wants me to have sex, guys are like, I got prostitute. But it's like, but then on the other side, if we say no because we spent money, we're then rude or we didn't do what the fuck?
Did you see the video? I know this is probably a joke though, yeah, of two couples, yeah, and they got to eat in America, and but they're a couple, and then the guy's like, babe, what are we doing when we go home tonight? And she's like, oh, what do you mean? He's like, what are we doing when we get in tonight? And she's like, babe, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. He's like, bring your card, split the check, and like that's like the running joke because she's not giving because she's not giving up sex. We're going halves. I'm not paying.
But that was a joke, right?
I'm assuming so.
Yeah. Some things I can't even entertain, bro. Can we get a word from my sponsor? Can you do like one of your good reading voices?
Yeah, sure, of course.
All right,
What
cool.
accent do you want?
Um,
Do you want like the sexting voice that I did with
The British.
The British.
yes, you could do that actually.
Okay,
I think
perfect.
that voice will suffice. So guys, we're gonna get a word from our sponsor, Manscaped. All right. Just read that, and where you see the X means after 7. Where you see the insert code is MUA7. That's the code,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Good evening. Support for Mr. Blah, 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 blah. Start that again. Good evening. Support for Meet Us After 7 is brought to you by Manscaped. Who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming champions of the world? Manscaped. Offers precision-engineered tools for your family's jewels. Them the balls. Manscaped just launched their 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0. You heard that right, the 4.0. Join over 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping. With the code MUA7.
MUA7.
MUA. Now I'm going to do that again.
Right.
20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code MUA7
Correct.
at manscaped.com. You heard that? Manscaped.com. And that is the lawnmower 4.0, people.
There you go.
You know, get your family jewels right and tight. Thank you.
Nice. And you get free boxes. You get like a wash bag as well with that.
Boxers, you say?
Yeah.
Do they have Tampax?
No. But no, I've used it. It's sick. It's light. It's sharp. It gets you right. It gets all the hair off. It gets you nice and clean. So yeah, I recommend it. Man them, or even for the females, get it for your partner, your brother, your cousin, and you know, take advantage of the code. 20% off, free shipping.
MUA7.
With the code MUA7. All right. Do we have anything else to discuss, or shall we do songs of the week, or is Brent doing his apology? What we doing?
Apology tour. Apology.
I'm playing.
Songs of the week, baby.
All right, no other pressing business. Don't forget, guys, get your live show tickets right now from shubs.com. The link is in the description. We are saying bye to Gina. Brent, will you be in attendance or will you be on that day?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Nice one.
It'll be the last time I'm seeing Gina for quite a while. So.
No, you can come to
true.
Ghana.
It's true. It will be the last time.
Why can't you come to Ghana?
She isn't just staying in Ghana. She's moving about.
No, but that'll be the base.
Oh, well, where else are you going, Gina?
Oh, we outside.
To where?
SA, Zimbabwe.
Nige?
I mean, I don't mind. No, don't make that face. I don't mind. Like if I've, you know what it is?
No, but
if
you-
there's people on the ground.
Gave Nige a bit of air energy right there.
What?
I said Nige, you're like...
Yeah, because I might. It's not confirmed. I'm definitely going SA and definitely going Zim.
And the only problem with Nigeria,
Yeah.
those who have British passports, it's hella
Yeah,
like,
the visa's long.
up and down. It's
Yeah.
long.
Okay.
See, Ghana is smooth, but to come and pay £200 for visa before
But
flights.
can't you use your Ghanaian passport?
You can use your
I
Ghanaian
can,
passport.
she can't.
I've got a British passport.
Okay.
Which
To
I'm,
be fair, I
ashamed,
haven't
which I'm
been-
extremely ashamed about. That I don't have my Zim passport yet. But don't worry.
Can it, oh, yeah, you
2022.
guys can do dual citizenship now, innit?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get my. Don't worry.
So I think my auntie just got her British. She's held on to her Zimbabwean
Yeah. So
and never
I'm
bothered to
gonna
change it.
How's the Zim embassy? Is it smooth or is it like a... Is it a mad
Oh,
thing?
we're smooth. You know.
Where's the Zimbabwe?
You know. You know the Strand.
Oh, is it? You're there?
It's just
Okay.
there, yeah.
Okay.
Forever protesting
Everything seems to be there.
out there.
What, the Strand?
Yeah.
The who?
That's near Charing Cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, Holborn. What part of Strange? What side?
You know. I'm the worst for direction. Where the flags are. Is there?
Oh, in the middle. Because there's King's College on
Yes.
one side.
And then is there?
And then okay. Oh,
I think I'm just
that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's always been there.
always,
Oh.
always there doing up Shabin. You know the umpire with the uncles with the big bellies.
I hate it when you Southern Africa say Shabin.
Yeah, we're going for Shabin.
All right then.
All right.
So no Nigeria on the list.
Yeah, no, I mean unless I travel on, no, yeah.
No, I might be in the ground. So yeah, you can come.
Yeah. Unless booking calls me,
That's true.
because I know they want to book.
But these days,
wanna
are they
book the
going-
They want to book the twins there, maybe. So
Who are the twins?
Major League.
Oh.
Gina, you should go.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, because one of the
Fuck
twins...
you.
What's happening?
No. No, it's not because of that.
Was
What
there
was it?
because
Why
what?
I'm gonna be on the ground.
Okay.
Are you outside this December?
Don't
Yes,
leave me hanging.
I'm,
So where
I'm
you going, Nige?
Ghana and Nige. I'm just waiting for my
Oh, your
cousins.
Are
goat
you
might
going
be
to
there.
Who?
Your goat might be there.
My goat.
Your goat.
Your
Is
goat.
it?
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
GH.
yeah. Yeah.
When?
December.
No.
Oh, you better bring me.
Yeah, he might be there.
Come on. Get me backstage and that.
You coming, yeah?
Is that the
Yeah.
motivation?
No, I'm
We'll
already
talk
coming.
off air. We'll talk off
Yeah,
air.
I'm already
We'll
coming,
talk-
I
but
can't wait.
I'm waiting for the
I was saying
twins.
that he should. He said no. He doesn't want to answer to
Oh,
your
wait,
mum.
you mess with Amapiano, yeah?
I'm not coming to Ghana for Amapiano, but I do like Amapiano.
You like Amapiano?
I like it, yeah.
Oh, he don't want to have to
Yeah.
do with my mum.
No, he said he doesn't want to deal with your mum. This is what we're talking about
Yeah.
before you walked in.
I think
Yeah.
I heard you talking about something about Ghana and
Yeah.
accommodation.
No,
I
she was
said
saying-
no, but
What's
Auntie
favorite tune?
is cool.
No, I'm not that well versed that I know.
What happened?
Why is he clapping?
She listens, isn't it? And then she doesn't want to hear that Yusuff doesn't want to stay with her because he doesn't want to deal with her.
No, deal
No,
with it.
answer.
Is it?
Not deal,
I know
answer.
why.
It's because he's doing man of the night. In Ghana, we are doing ladies and men of the night. We're coming
No.
home at 7
Yeah.
a.m.
No.
I'll leave it
Six
in.
Yeah, we're coming home at stupid time.
6 in
I
the
even warned my
morning.
mom and said, me, I'm a lady of the night too. So you won't be seeing me
My mum knows
after
the
9
game,
p.m.
man.
Yeah, that's an
Yeah.
auntie's
Your
cool,
mum
bruv.
is one
Auntie
of us,
knows.
man.
Ask her.
Auntie
Should be
knows, bruv.
opening the gate for us, bro.
Oh, is it? All right. I'll see.
Auntie understands.
But I'm coming to Ghana, but I'm just waiting.
Have you been to Ghana before, right?
No, never.
No.
When was the last
That's
time?
what makes-
When was the last time you were on the continent?
I was on
Nigeria, no?
2008. Oops,
Oh, okay.
crazy.
That okay. Oh, okay.
I just can't wait for you to experience all
It's
this
gonna
stuff
be
we've been talking
fantastic.
about.
Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic.
we're gonna break your virginity.
Wait, no, honestly, we're gonna break your GH virginity, bro.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? 2008? Oh wow.
Long time.
Did you
Long,
give him?
long.
Did you give him
I haven't given him what drip.
drip?
No, I forgot. You know, I just literally thought about that.
Oh.
It's in my freezer.
Oh no, this is fresh meat. This is good. We will finish it.
You need to stay away from her.
You're
I
finished.
can see.
I remember when I went on holiday with Dana in 2014. Yeah.
Okay.
Excited.
Finished.
We don't
used to
sit down.
We used to sit
Don't
outside
sit
and
down.
in the car, and Dana was finished. And we used to go get chibom at like 4 a.m. in the morning.
You're annoying.
And Dana just doing the stuff. I've still got the videos from
We don't stop.
2014.
Okay.
That's when I knew.
You're talking about how many rounds you can go.
In it, yeah. That one is round.
talking about how
She's
many
got too much stamina though.
That
I
one
can't
is
keep up with her.
round.
I'm always
You
like,
don't
then I'll see you at home.
No, I know.
I'm a veteran.
I'll
I
call
know.
my
I
cab
don't.
and go home.
Listen, you're
That one
the
is
king.
round.
I don't even have that kind of stamina. Listen.
No, you will find it.
That one is. That one is.
I'll have to find it because
You're
I'm
walking
there.
into Ace at 7 a.m.
And we're starting from
Yeah,
scratch.
we're starting from scratch.
Because we spent our time at Bloom.
Because the DJ's now warming up.
Then from Bloom,
I'm not gonna lie.
Ace.
And then what time am I
Twist.
going to wake up in the afternoon then?
You wake up.
You wake up about like
When?
1,
2.
2.
The whole day is just gone.
What do you mean? What
People
day?
are coming home
We're
taking off their
nocturnal.
eyelash at
Yeah,
4
we're
a.m.
nocturnal
I'm not
people.
gonna lie,
Shoes,
yeah,
bruv.
it's really hot.
We're nocturnal
So
animals.
in the daytime, you don't even
where's the
really want to
footage?
be outside. What?
Where's
Okay.
the footage? Where's
But that's why I like
the-
places that have a pool. Like where I stay, Embassy has
Yeah.
a pool, so I get up, chill by the pool, take a
Yeah.
nap, do whatever. But to be fair,
Or you go
no,
and eat.
no one's gonna make plans before 6.
No, I'm not
anyway.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
You've got no daytime motives.
There's no date unless
Okay.
someone's
Unless
doing
you
like a
go-
proper party.
Or you're going
Yeah.
to get
You're
food.
not
Unless
doing-
are you going with your girlfriend? And then you want to go and do
No.
let's go and buy
CLB.
fans,
No,
slipper,
I'm going with my
bead,
cousins.
earring, shoe.
What?
Not even shoe. You're going with your cousins.
Who's buying earring?
Boys.
I'm going with boys.
Oh, your boys.
They've been there before.
Oh, you're
The
outside.
twins.
Yeah, they've been with Jesy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're outside, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. We're all outside, bruv. I'm sleeping outside.
Twins,
Yeah,
Luke.
outside.
Obviously, Sid will be there as well.
Yeah, I
Oh.
was speaking to Sid today. Sid was
And
sending me
do
the
you-
drip that he'd ordered.
Do you smoke weed?
Don't smoke weed with her.
I don't smoke. I don't. Who's
I was high for 6 hours.
Piss off.
What do you mean? I don't smoke.
Piss.
Me.
Piss off.
I don't.
Do you know how
Can you
bad
say
it was, yeah?
Piss off.
Do you know how bad it was that time when we went to Excel, yeah? I'm trying to take a picture. And you know when that new feature where it does, if you do that, it kind of expands.
Yeah.
I kept saying to Nep, like, what the fuck is going on? Nep is fixing it. I was like, no, Nep, it's not what. Bruv, I was so high. I got home, I was itching like a crackhead, bruv. I was high.
No. I don't know
For
which kind of.
6
I don't know.
hours.
I know, but Excel, it's
Bruv,
In the
it's-
shisha.
Yeah. It's,
I was
Is my
high. for
XL here?
6 hours.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
man. Excel
Oh my God, but that's the one that Yandy's trying to do her promotion. Have you
Oh,
not seen the thing?
No, apparently she's going to Ghana. What's she doing?
Yeah, did you not see the flyer?
No.
She
got an
marched
event.
tree. Yeah.
No, we're going to that
Wait, she's
Montana
doing
one.
like
Residence. They have a residence
In Excel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Let me show you.
Twins do.
Okay,
So we're
okay.
going there and we'll do the shisha there. We'll include.
what at
Not-
Bondi.
Yeah, no, we're not that.
Oh, I hate Bondi.
No, but it's not in the Bondi, but it's like on the other side, outside.
Oh,
it's like a
the
garden,
outside
but
bit,
it's
yeah.
proper hot there though.
You know,
Enjoy
I've told,
ourselves.
even after talking to you today, I told them, I said, look, we need to book our apartment
Yeah,
now.
now.
People say
Because
we're going
apartments
to
are
be homeless
going.
on the streets.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
No,
sell
you
dick.
will.
You're gonna have to
You
sell
will.
dick for accommodation.
No, I won't. Because I got you, or I got you. Them niggas are going to be on the streets. You know what I mean?
Oh, the Gina, I'll send it to you.
Kids.
What's that?
No, it's the
Oh.
flyer. Please translate what she said.
No.
Yandy's got tree.
How long are you out there for?
So, nothing's set in stone right now, but the plan is to fly out on the 26th
Of December. Oh, you're really doing it.
of December.
You're really.
Wait,
it's the worst
have you got your all white outfit ready?
Oh, but
I've got
that
nothing
no,
ready.
but that one when you land on the 26th to do a breeze, sometimes it's so
It's a
long.
lot.
It's long, but you have to.
It's
'cause
long.
Everybody goes.
That's why we will enter in style because we will be
Convoy.
there.
And maybe do
It's
like
long.
26th to the 1st
You
in
need
Ghana, and then
Yusuff,
go Nige.
just have your all white as
Ready.
ensemble.
Why,
Yeah.
Brent, you're not coming.
Where did you send it, Crystal?
Why?
What's that?
I've been invited.
Come.
Brent, you are formally invited to Ghana and Nigeria.
Come.
this December.
Because it sounds like there'd be great content if it is all you guys.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, there is.
You can't have.
you
You
need-
can't.
you
You
need-
can't.
As in-
You can't take some of the content, dude.
As in on our phones.
But you need to start.
Knee deep,
You need to hire
Gina.
someone.
But you need to start doing
Do you see it?
South as well.
Yeah, but she
South.
just said, yeah, G&E,
What do you
as in
mean
we're going to have
South
fun.
Africa.
Yeah. So
Oh.
this is what
Have
Yandi's
you been
now
to South
doing.
Africa?
No, I've heard
But
bad
why
things.
Excel Lounge?
You've heard bad things.
But Excel pops
No,
on a
not for
Friday,
me.
though.
More-
These
more
days
for
pops
the
every
girls.
day, bruv.
Nah, when I went
Every
on a
day.
Friday, I couldn't believe it. I didn't even want to
Yeah,
go to a
but
twist. It
who's
was such a
telling you?
vibe.
I've had
What's
Bruv,
happening?
the last
No,
time I was
Who-
there, there was one fight. I said, hey.
no. SA's got a bad reputation though.
Oh, safety.
Yeah.
No, it does.
It does. That's a very bad reputation.
Hello.
It does. It
Hello,
does.
hello, hello, hello. I asked you.
Yeah.
Have you been to SA?
No,
You haven't.
no.
Okay, so we're gonna change that, right?
But he's not going to be there before. When
so
you going?
what if you've had bad reputation?
I'm not going to SA this
Yeah,
trip.
Yeah, when are you
Haven't
going?
been
Aren't you going
there.
early December? When are you going to say early December?
Early December.
Yeah, he's coming 26.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a shame.
Yeah.
But listen, don't let propaganda. Okay,
No,
propaganda.
the
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking,
I was
shut
gonna
the
start
fuck up,
cussing
bro.
you, man.
It's only because
How
we
dare you?
it's only because if you didn't have people on the ground,
Yeah, you wouldn't-
go for free nilly willy
Free,
on your
you can't.
own. So stop being silly.
So are we
can't.
not? We're not going free willy nilly on our own to Ghana either.
Yeah,
What
but
are you
it's not the
talking
same.
about?
That's Ghana.
No, it's not the
Because
same.
Ghana's. Are you coming to
And
compare?
Dada,
SA
you
to
know it's not
Ghana?
the same.
Stop being
I'm not
silly.
comparing.
When people in Johannesburg even tell you don't stop at the robot,
Yeah.
you know, you know.
Listen,
I'm saying-
listen, from
I'm saying
SA,
we're going
I'm
because
hearing
people
rape,
sit
I'm
around.
hearing kidnap, I'm hearing
What we're
robbery.
not gonna do, what we're not going to do, is bad propaganda.
No, but that's what I'm hearing.
Hello.
But you even said it's true. So how's it bad propaganda?
Wait, what we're not gonna do is deter people from going to countries.
No, it's
in
fantastic.
Africa.
Like I had
Yeah,
such a great
just
time
like
in
any
SA.
country.
Like any
you wouldn't
country, there's
go
good and
start-
bad, right?
Just like when you won't go to Nigeria and start walking up and down. Nigeria is also dangerous.
No, but
Of course it is.
this
No,
is
but
why
to
when you
be
But
ask
the
fair.
stories I've heard
no,
about
but
SA
this is
are...
why you
Nigeria is
asked.
also dangerous.
This is why when you asked me, am I going to Nigeria? I said, yeah, because
Yeah, but they were talking
I'm-
to SA though. SA
No,
was full speed
this is,
ahead.
and this no,
But it's because she knows who she's going to be
I'm
hanging
going to
around
SA.
with.
I know who
Yeah.
I'm going with and
Yeah.
why I'm going there and who
Yeah.
I'm going to be around.
Yeah.
I'm
Listen,
patterned.
Let me tell you something.
I'm not patterned in Nigeria. So if I'm patterned in Nigeria, I
Yeah.
will go.
Let me
Yeah.
tell
But I'm
you.
not going there to be sold. I'm
But,
sorry.
no, but
Let
I think even if you go Nige, it's not...
You have less of a...
Even if you go Nige willy-nilly, it's still safer than going to SA.
Okay, let me tell you something. Yeah.
I beg to differ.
Yeah.
What?
No, I've been
Based
to
on what I've heard.
both, and
Listen.
I've been to both, and I agree.
Listen, South Africa has its problems, just like any other country has its problems. But you will have the time of your life.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's life changing. I'm telling you, if you will just go there,
But
1
I
week,
think,
2
I
weeks.
think that's anywhere in Africa, though. If you
And
really
you will
go and
enjoy
enjoy
life.
Africa, Kenya,
Because remember, Africa is a
Tanzania.
continent, different cultures,
yeah,
different vibes.
it's just nice experience.
you haven't
new things.
experienced the South
Yeah.
African vibe. We dance on tables. We dance with
I mean,
bottles
I
in our
get,
mouth.
I
That's a
I
You're
get
not from
a-
South Africa.
She's Southern African
I'm Southern
though.
African.
She's
I know,
Zimbabwe,
but
Zimbabwe.
you're not South Africa.
No, I'm not South African. I'm Zimbabwean. Let's
I know.
be very clear.
I know.
Yes.
I know where I love manga.
But I'm telling you, how we do it down south, it's
Different,
different.
yeah.
It's different.
I hear that still.
You spend most of the time in Ghana.
So most of my time in West Africa, most of my time.
But I think there's most people,
That's work.
especially if you're in
It's
music.
work
Yeah,
and music, yeah.
you're always going to be in West Africa. And I think even East. Like, I remember even someone that's very close to proximity and culture. Even being in East Africa sometimes feels like such a culture shock to me because I'm so used to West Africa. Like when I was gonna move to Kenya, I was like, oh my God, like it's very different. But I think maybe
But
because-
I was used to Kenya because Kenya's south. It's Kenya's similar culture.
no, for me it wasn't about. It was just it felt geographically everything. Even the fact that I wasn't hearing Afrobeat, I was like, oh, it was so strange. And this was like 2018 when I was gonna move. So not even hearing Wiz on the radio, I was like, oh, this is very.
They don't play Wiz?
At the time, they weren't really.
Kenya plays.
No,
Wiz.
at that time,
Oh.
no, at that time they weren't like.
Oh, okay.
Especially at that time, there was a really big. Remember at that time, what was also going on in the background with yeah. So at that time, they were also on the drive or were going to play Kenyan music. So it was very strange. But I think because I've lived in South Africa as well, that doesn't feel strange. And I
Why
still
you
have
gonna
family there.
move to Kenya?
Yeah, I was gonna move to Kenya
Before?
to work there in 2018.
Full time?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I flew out for like 4 days.
And you're like,
No, it wasn't actually that. The offer that they gave me, the salary, I was like, it wasn't that. Like actually, everything was fine. It was just, the salary wasn't great. Like the salary was like even less than what I was making as a trainee. So I was like, I'm not gonna uproot my whole life to move to Kenya for pennies. Which is also the conversation I'm having now. I'm like, you need to pay me.
Yeah, can you woman and nice, man?
Gambia is also sweet.
Gambia. I want to do
You see,
Gambia
our
in
continent
January.
is so beautiful.
Yeah, Senegal,
Aye.
Gambia.
Senegal.
Hey.
I haven't been to Senegal. Gambia, Tanzania.
I want to go in January. Oh, Tanzania.
Zanzibar.
Zanzibar.
There is a lot of Africa I have to see. I've only been to
You,
Nigeria.
you need
Namibia.
You need to touch.
I need to do the sand
Zanzibar.
dunes in Namibia.
It's like
We're going.
yeah, bring the girls.
you see
No,
how
I don't like
Caribbeans-
this
you see
plan
how
that
the
people are going
Caribbean-
without me, man.
they
Fuck
do
you.
their,
You know what it is? No, when we figure out what we're doing,
Yes,
I'll give you the drop.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Danai, I don't like this. The way people are saying, we're going.
Yeah, because they're
We
going to
ain't
be in the
going.
continent, so it's easy for them to get
I'm
about.
always on a continent.
No, but
I can
you're-
come.
but
like
you
I
live here,
said,
though.
when we know what we are doing, we'll give you the drop.
I don't like it.
But it's literally going to be.
we're building that itinerary.
So are you going out
Yeah.
for the same length of time that?
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's my partner.
I'm out.
So you lot,
We outside.
did you lot plan this together from the start
We
to
outside.
go together, or did you?
Do you know
just
what?
figure
You know what
out
it
Okay.
is? Do you know what it is? The energies aligned.
But she's remember, she's always been on this.
This
though.
is my
Yeah.
thing.
And she's
I'm watching.
self-employed.
I'm
They're
watching
both
everybody.
self-employed.
This like
She's always been on this, yeah. And when I went and I made a joke of it, I was like, "Rah, I think I want to do like 6 months." She was like, "Yeah, you're not on it. You're
4
not
years
serious."
ago. 4 years ago, she
Mm.
will do 2 weeks. 4 days
Or 1
in,
week.
she'll be
Yeah,
crying.
like,
I
I
need to
would
go
go
back
home and
home.
hate it.
Really?
Yeah.
Me, you see me,
Hmm.
I am solar powered. Like my spirit, like it's
Yeah,
like
it's the
the
sun.
ancestors just drag me and they.
Yeah,
I'm
the
just.
sun.
Don't talk like that, please, because you're getting him really, really excited over there.
What do you mean?
No, I was about to
Brent-
lead into.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, about him.
Oh.
He's being silly.
I'm just saying. I'm saying
The
he's-
energies.
he's-
He
he's-
said the energy.
No, honestly, I'm big on energies, right? And when you, there's something that I can't explain to you.
No,
being on the
Africa's a different
continent. Yeah,
vibe, man. It's just
even,
different.
even. And I'm not trying to paint this big picture that Africa's perfect and it's what because it has
But
its
even
own
those
shit.
things are
But
funny.
even in the midst of
You
its
need to-
drama, yeah,
It's fucking funny.
I'm home.
Yeah, it's funny.
I'm Zimbabwean, but any country, that's my
Yeah.
Gambia. I'm home. I found one auntie in Gambia. You're my family. You go to Zanzibar, that's my family.
Yeah.
Mm.
Go anywhere, it's my home.
Yeah, it's home.
Do you understand? And I think everybody needs to just come and give it a go.
Mm.
You know?
Start with Ghana.
When Gina was there, she was complaining about heat and her thighs were rubbing together and she was sweating and all of this nonsense, yeah? Let her come again. Let her come again. And finally, I saw her eyes. The ancestors had wrapped their arms around her.
Mm.
And she's
And
not
they said,
coming
"Baby,
back.
come
Had an
home."
epiphany.
Yeah.
And she's now,
That is
I've
it.
got my sister, you know? Now we're
Okay.
rolling
Yeah,
deep.
no, Africa's
Yeah.
fun. To be fair, I've never gone home on the day that I booked my original ticket. Even when I went for work, my boss would always go home and I'd stay. There's something about being on the continent.
Do you know what's interesting though, yeah? Because even when I went recently with, so me, Christel and Doreen are kind of similar in when we go, oh, it's too hot. You know what I mean? We've always had the same gripes, right? And obviously in the grand scheme of things, it's nothing.
Mm.
So obviously me and Christel went Easter time and we're both on the same vibe. And I'm like, you're worse than I am. You know what I mean? You're a lot more British than I
And she's
am.
like, I hate I'm a piano.
And now Christel was like, bruv, I'm looking
Don't
for
bring
jobs.
her. Don't bring
No,
her.
she's like, now I'm looking for jobs. I was like,
Yes,
Who did
like
the
you,
jobs?
Christel.
Oh.
So she's changed. So strokes. Obviously, again, Doreen, not that Doreen doesn't like Ghana, but like, again, like we all have the same gripes. September, the same epiphany I had. She said, Gina.
Yeah,
I said,
everyone
fam,
gets
you look,
it.
I said, you thought I was joking.
Everyone gets
When you
it.
come here and you take it in properly and not have your UK expectations, because I think that's what the problem was. I'd always go there and expect it to be like it is over here. And then when it wasn't, I'd be livid or
Rattled,
upset or in my feelings
Yeah.
because it's too slow or it's this or it's this or it's this. But I found that with this time, because I was so burnt out in life, I needed
The
to slow
slowness.
down.
Yeah.
And going there allowed me to do that and really take in life and like take in myself and just really reflect on stuff. And I thought, wow, like it was mad. I couldn't explain it. Do you get what I mean? And obviously that happened in April. And then I thought maybe it was not a whim, but do you know what I mean? But then when I went in September, it was too confirmed. And then do you want to know what's interesting? So I was talking to I told 2 of my friends yesterday that I'm leaving. We need to link up before I go. And then one of my friends, she sent me a screenshot, right, of our conversation we had in May. And she said, morning, I hope you're okay. I just had a dream. It was so random, but you went on holiday and you bought back some stuff like skin products because you had just come back from somewhere nice. You were talking so reflective. You said you wanted to move far away and wanted to be known for who you are inside. And then I said to her, I said, that's so funny because I do want to actually move to Ghana. It was so reflective when I was there.